Last time on Wild West, The Reckoning, the Spirit Chasers, having made their way to Glacier Break and preparing for the all-out assault by an orc army numbering 10,000, did a variety of siege preparations, and then on the eve of battle, a concert was held to raise morale, opening with Holy Fuck. It wasn't as successful as some of their previous endeavors, but it garnered some appreciation. The vibe was different. And then the man that they had all been waiting for, whose dwarven blood beats within their own hearts, Thorin Oakenshield, as he came out and played a wonderful set of songs, ending with the one and only Diggy Diggy Hole that somehow all dwarves now inherently know the words to. As the night passed and the dawn of the final day approached, so did the battle begin as they looked out across the ramparts, seemingly seeing nothing. As then a veil was lifted from their eyes, and the army stood before them. The vanguard marching forward with a massive battering ram. The fight thus far has been intense, with siege towers rapidly approaching the walls, trebuchets launching boulders, Aaron managing to slow the approach of this battering ram, and Jarvis somehow not getting seen despite sniping from a million miles away. As the battle began to reach a pitch, wyverns came forth from the sky and landed upon the wall, and dropping off some hobgoblins along the way as combat really ramped up, but not before Bruce turned one of their siege towers into a giraffe. And that's where we're going to pick up at the top of the turn order. It is this group here. The siege tower is going to
Also, Alolan or Rattata.
move to
Yes.
there. Siege tower finally making contact with the wall. I will say, while you guys haven't seen below the wall, you do see these arrow slits. There are in fact dwarves in there with guns, but they had been ordered to wait until enemies were within range. And since they were holding for that, once this group approaches to right about here, you begin to hear musket fire from below you as a literal firing line goes off, and you watch as this bugbear drops this goblin, and some of the others take some hits. A few others are missed. But as the siege tower impacts upon the wall and you feel the sort of rumble and a ramp is slid, you begin to hear the clattering of armor and arms as enemies run forth from the tower and begin to besiege the wall. As a hobgoblin captain is the first to hop over the battlements.
He's hopping over the battlement.
He hops over the battlement and rushes forward to attempt to deal with this trebuchet. And I will say you see some goblins also rush up, but they're sort of like preparing themselves for the jump. This hobgoblin captain will make some attacks at the nearest dwarf with his great sword. Give me but a moment. Hobgoblin captain. Wing, wing. As he strikes him with the first one, missing with the second. Already, the dwarf is not looking great. As Captain Yorick is just, "They've reached the walls! Prepare yourselves! Men!" And you begin to also hear from beneath maybe not as audibly, but you do hear like the shifting of chainmail and some clattering below as you believe that a regiment of dwarves is about to come forth. And this one, the rest of this group. Oh yeah, you have your thing there. This one will move, and I think it had gotten a little delayed, so it kind of gets stuck trying to push through there. And this hobgoblin will try and push through the barricade and start taking some swipes at it to try and get towards the door.
I already got a bayonet, so I don't really need a pistol sword.
That's their turn. The wyverns. The wyvern over on the right-hand side. Just gonna make some swipes at the boys on the wall there. Just gonna claw one of them, missing. Attempt to hit another one with a stinger. They have resistance. Let me make the con save real quick.
I have advantage on it for resistance.
They do, right?
Yep.
Advantage, con save. Awful.
He's fucking dead.
Well,
Yeah.
he takes half.
He takes half, but they had already gone through a barrage of attacks before. So this one
Oh,
does
that's right.
in fact die. But the others are all right for now. This one over on the other side will make a claw to the top, stinger to the bottom. Claw. Oh boy, stinger. Okay, the claw guy. As this dwarf falls. The other one leaping out of the way expertly. Holly, you said you were waiting for anyone coming through the door. I imagine you're still doing the same thing, correct?
I mean, she heard the shout that they're on the wall.
She didn't
You would've
understand
guessed.
that shout.
That's true. That's
also true, yeah.
same. Yeah, no, that's very true. Same script, different words.
Ed needs to let her know.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Then yeah, she will not. She doesn't know.
Okay.
Still, yeah, still holding for if someone comes through the door.
Ready. Marcus.
Yep, that's right. That's me.
That's you.
Marcus moves here and flame strikes the hobgoblin and the wyvern over here.
Oh, good shit.
I
gotta make
need
dex
them
saves?
to make DC 17 dex saves. Ignore those that 3 extra radiant on top. I didn't turn out blessed strike.
So strange that wyverns, beasts that fly through the air, have awful dex. It fails, and the hobgoblin
31 points of damage on him.
warlord.
31 points of damage on him.
The hobgoblin warlord. Not quite bloodied, but it is the first damage he has taken. The wyvern, after some of the damage it's taken from the dwarves, is now bloodied.
Alright, and Harbinger is going to strike this orc.
Very
as a
well.
bonus action.
Bobus action. Yo, let's go!
Spiritual weapon, pop
Write
it
it down, write it down.
off. Ignore the blessed strike.
Alright, as this traditional, regular run-of-the-mill orc takes a massive cronk to its head,
13 damage.
caving in its skull. Oh, you said no blessed strikes?
No, because it doesn't apply to it, because it's not a weapon
Oh.
attack.
Never mind, it is not dead.
let me-
Oh wait, no, this isn't the regular orc. Oh, okay. I thought it was. It's one of the warlords, chieftains.
It's a melee spell attack, yeah.
As you just slam him on the head, he looks a little dazed, but still quite in the fight. Their icons look so similar, I got confused for a second. I had to click on it to see the health. Is that all for Marcus?
Yep.
All right, Walter.
Walter, you have an extra feet of movement.
extra. Oh, thank you. I think that.
From the dancing item.
Yep, it can get me there.
right.
That's Marcus's sheet. Walter will, with Knight's Vigor, strike at him.
That'll hit.
Actually, I don't even have to be within 5 feet. I can be 10 feet back, 5 feet back. I also shouldn't have been at advantage. But, 25 piercing.
Meaty. As you run up, and he almost kind of looks at you like, what is this kid even gonna do? And then you surprise him by stabbing him violently and dealing a massive amount of damage. He's bloodied, thinking to himself, there's no way that this kid just did this, and looks towards the dwarves, knowing that his original objective was the catapult, but he thinks maybe you need to be taken out now, and he seems to focus his gaze on you.
Alright, and as a bonus action... how do I activate my boots? Oh, you just have them. Okay. Yeah, I don't have to turn them on. They're just on. Alright,
Which boots?
my winged shoes.
Oh, yeah.
I just have to start flying. Okay. As a bonus action, I capability.
Very well. Bruce.
Bruce, you have 10 extra feet of movement.
Okay. I have the barrel's tiny, right? Or what did we consider
Medium.
it? Small?
Medium.
Medium.
Right here.
Medium.
Yep.
Okay, just double checking. Okay. I am going to run over, pick up the barrel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then with the barrel in my arms, I'm gonna take a shot at the wyvern
Okay.
with a gun.
Very well. Shoot. That'll hit. Nice. As these dwarves are kind of like trying to strategically move around it to avoid that deadly stinger, and you manage to find an opening and take your shot, and you pierce it in its chest. See, minus 17. It is still in that bloodied range, not quite critical.
Great.
But it definitely seemed to hurt it.
And then bonus action, I'm going to command Giraffe to try to push over the other guy over here, the other
Top of the tower.
top of the
Very well.
siege tower.
Okay, Giraffe moves over. What is it? Make me an attack with it.
Okay, it has +8 to hit. So 20.
20. Okay, and I think that would beat the DC because, was it, if it is made of wood or bone, it's an AC of 15. Okay. Make the attack, and because you're attempting to push it over, it doesn't really get a dex save. It's a tower, and you manage to do so. I don't know how to indicate that this is on its side.
I don't know
Give it
what
the pro
noise a
icon or
giraffe.
something.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't know
give
what a giraffe makes, but it's making whatever noise a giraffe would make.
I do not know what noise giraffes make either.
Neither do
Oh,
I.
sure.
Now, I've fed giraffes, but I don't know what sound they
It
make.
probably would sound. I feel like it would be like a horse sound.
Yeah, it's got to be like a horse because they're like distantly
No,
related
it's,
to them, right?
Giraffe
Kind of
sound.
just like a... It kind of sounds like you're wrinkling a wrapper in a microphone.
No, that's it eating.
Yeah, that's it. Eating.
It's a snort or
I don't know,
hiss when
that's the sound.
threatened, or a bellow.
That's the sound
Oh,
it's
it's
listed for.
All right, it makes a snort, and the siege tower gets knocked over as you hear a bunch of screaming inside, and as it collapses onto the side, a number of goblins roll out. Very
Roll
clearly, they roll out. The goblins roll out, and I'll say, it's a pretty high siege tower. I said the walls were about 40 feet, and they were probably closer up to the top, so they will take 11 damage, which, you know what? Dead goblins roll out.
Giraffes actually
Splat.
moo. They, though it sounds more like a mew.
There you go.
That's
Thank you.
essentially the space it's taking up right now.
Yeah, so I'd say they probably fall over here. And
Oh,
just
this
for,
bugbear
like,
is dead.
Yeah, the bugbear, would he even expect it? I'll give him a dex save to see if he can jump out of the way, but I feel like he's not going to be able to. It would probably be a disadvantage because there's no way he expects that to fall on him. What did I roll? I didn't even see. A 6. Yeah. He gets absolutely crushed by it, and I'll say whether he's dead or not, he's definitely at the very least incapacitated. But yeah, fuck it, I'll just put the X on him for now since he's probably not climbing out of there.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alrighty. This
Golf
group-
claps.
Golf claps. This tower is going to get a wee bit closer, and this group is going to get up to about here. And another set of musket fire will ring off, and goblin will die. And some of them take some damage. Oh, this hobgoblin would also be dead. Next group. Their siege tower having been taken from them and turned into a
Monster.
turned into a giraffe. You see this guy in the back sort of hoist his sword in the air as from the ranks beyond them an ogre runs out with what looks to be a ladder on his back, and the ogre just starts running up, and he gets to about here, and the rest of them, in what way, shape, or form, move up to try and get some cover behind the barricade that's here, and trying to avoid taking any shots. But as they get closer, the muskets will ring off once more. The goblin perishes as he does, and a good number of them take some damage. This turn, these guys are all still slowed, but it seems as though, actually no, one of them is not slowed. The Bronto 2. Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. Wait, no, are we in the second turn now?
It passed Bruce's turn, so it would be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, passes Bruce's turn, right. 2. And 2. Okay. You watch as this one in the back here, hoisting the chain, kind of like cracks it forward and causes the Umber Hulk to move as it also begins starting to push on its side and looks over towards the other one. The other one, like, very slowly turns his head with a look of acknowledgement, and they have, it's either an action or a bonus action in half of their movement, correct?
But if they take the
You
attack action, they can make no more than one, even if they have extra attack.
Right. No, just for the purpose of he's going to use his action to pick up the chain to effectively get his Umber Hulk to start moving. and then they're going
Yeah,
to use.
they have an action or bonus.
They're going to use half of their movement. All of them. Oh, hold on. I keep getting that bugbear. I'm going to move him over. As they move with half movement, they're already pushing it, so they get to there. And now they're going to make their saves, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. First off, let me do the bugbear, who has just been very confusingly standing there. It's wisdom, correct?
It is wisdom.
Shouldn't have been an advantage, but the
Yep, so
bugbear
the nat 20 succeeds.
no longer slowed. He was technically part of the other group, so he only would have moved forward like 5 feet. The ogres. Ogre. Sorry, I have a bunch of feet open. Here we go. Man, they have a -2.
Fail,
They're probably-
fail.
Oh, wait,
It is
no.
possible with the -2.
One of them isn't slowed. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah,
so,
one's already.
yeah.
Yep, he succeeded earlier.
And the Umber Hulks.
Fail, fail.
Very well. That is that one. Jarvis, you're up.
Yay! So let's still work on that wyvern that's on the left-hand side. Pop.
The 21 will hit. Or 15 piercing. Nice. It was much healthier than the other one, so it has not approached any significant threshold yet.
But now it was just hit with a giant metal spike.
That it was, and it kind of like reels over to the side and shrieks and sort of looks off in the direction, but doesn't immediately see anyone.
What about its driver?
Its driver, after seeing it get hit and noticing that there's only like 2 other dwarves, he like briefly looks, and you know what? Sure, I'll give him.
Gets shot in the face.
Oh, very well. Yeah, that is.
And for fun, let's add an extra 2d6
Alrighty. Your arcane jolt.
for 5.
Additional 5 damage. Okay. I'll say he looks off in your direction, and let's see. I know normally it's like an action to actively perceive for someone.
Yeah, but I'm not hiding.
Yeah, you're not hiding, so this is just like a general one to see. This is passive as a 10, but let's see.
Oh, he fucking sees me.
You
little
really wanted
glint.
to get seen? I can't believe it. Vex predicted it. He said, "Don't worry, Kenku. You'll roll it the first time."
I don't care. I'm not gonna split their attention.
Alrighty. But with both of them being hit and damaged, is there anything else for your turn?
Okay. Zeus is going to start making its movement towards. I don't know. It's gonna start making its movement towards to the left,
Okay.
but it's just gonna move there and take the dodge action. Halfreen will also begin to move, flying wise, but they're gonna take a shot at the hobgob.
Okay.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, the 13 will miss, and as he sees this approaching, he just sort of raises his shield and deflects the force blast from Helfreen.
Alright.
Alrighty. Aaron.
Sorry, I had to count. So which of the 2 wyverns was looking worse? The one on the right?
Yeah, the one on the right. It is
Okay.
bloodied.
It took a flame strike.
as in, well, for free, I'm going to drop concentration on the slow.
Oh, okay.
And then in a this-wise square, Dylan.
Yep.
I can. Let me turn it over to Linger. I would like to make some sparkly lights appear.
Oh, hypnotic pattern. Okay.
Oh, you're dropping slow.
Actually, I'll move it down. So it's, yeah, I said.
All right, so that's
This can
gonna
get more people.
be Hobgoblin, Orc, Bugbear. Okay, so let me do the Umber Hulk first. It is a what? Is it a dex save? No,
It says it's wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. There we go, wisdom. Okay, Umber Hulk.
Fail.
Okay, it failed. The ogre
Fail.
and the orc.
Fail.
So fails, and those are regular orc. I don't know if their stats are any different. Is it the same modifier? Oh, there's a difference. So I'll just roll it like that.
The one succeeds.
Okay. And what did I need? Bugbear, Chieftain. Where is he?
That's a pass.
And the
There's a Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin and the Howdah.
The Howdah fails spectacularly.
Oh man, it is 0. That's amazing. And yeah, you said the
Could have been
Hobgoblin.
worse.
It should have been -1. Also fails spectacularly.
Okay.
So the chieftain and one of the two orcs are not charmed. All the other ones are charmed, incapacitated, and have a speed of 0.
Okay. So I'll just give them a little. Give them a pink, so I remember.
Bardic inspiration on Walter.
Walter's
He'll have a
He was
4-leaf
already
clover around
inspired
his
from
head.
the concert.
I think I was saying that's a DM inspiration, not a bardic inspiration.
Oh, I thought it was
right?
okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he was giving the dwarves rerolls.
Yeah, so you have a technically they don't stack, but you would have had one anyway for playing Marcus. But yeah, you have a DM and you have a bardic.
Nice.
Yeah. And then as part of doing the bardic inspiration, I demand the the barrel to go help out on the right side.
Okay.
And it will fly to here, and then we'll say it'll dash to it'll dash to there.
Okay. Alrighty. The Hobgoblin Wyvern Riders. He will see the barrel approaching, but not be particularly worried about it, and he's going to try and finish off these two dwarves up here. So he is going to just going to make 3 attacks. The first one missing, the second one striking. 10 slashing. I think, yeah, this dwarf goes down. And the other one towards the other one. He is still standing, but he is bloodied. And then he will sort of like dig his heels in, and the wyvern will kind of like look over in this direction and prepare itself to move to further down the wall. And this guy over here, he's only got the one dude, but instead he's going to use his action. Well, no, it wouldn't work that way because it's got to be on the wyvern's turn when it moves, right? So he's going to kind of like dig his heels in, and it looks like it's getting ready to take off, but just before it does, he's going to try and get rid of this last dwarf right here. 19 will hit. And yeah, he has a third attack. Oh yeah, that'll hit. And that dwarf will fall. And when he like digs his heels in, he looks off in the direction of you, Jarvis, and it's weird. Even though you're like 600 feet away, you can almost feel his gaze penetrating at you.
I'm just smiling.
But he can't see the smile, he just sees the glint.
Yeah, he just sees the glint and he's like, "Oh, I'm coming." Ed.
All right. Oh, you guys get those guys? I'll go get these fuckers. There's only 30 feet of them, correct?
Yes.
Oh,
Ed
actually,
still has
I will
bardic inspiration from last time.
Yes, he does. He will. Fuck. He will come over here. Like, well, I can't. I really hope this doesn't bite me in the ass. He's gonna invigorate his tattoo.
Okay.
To get that reach.
Eldritch Maw.
Yep.
Maw.
Got
Maw.
15
She
foot
now
reach.
has 15-foot reach punch. Which this guy's gonna get a full face of.
Alrighty. Make your attacks. One. That'll hit. He sees Ed approaching, is looking back and forth between Ed and Walter, and then all of a sudden the Eldritch Tendril just reaches out and slaps him. And like before he can even register that he's about to be attacked or even blink, it just takes his head clean off and he is dead.
Oh man, I want to punch him a bit more.
The other goblins, they look over at you in terror and scream.
None of them are close enough for his extra attack. Not to self get egg. I need to get Ed the proper weapon.
I will say,
Oh.
there are some rocks right there near the trebuchet
I
that you could pick up and throw if you wanted to.
Throw the trebuchet.
I will. I'll beam one of these fuckers in the head. The one that's in the middle of the
The
goblins.
goblin? Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh!
Alright, so what was I saying? Was it a D8 for the rock or was it a
Oh,
D6?
D6.
Okay, so then roll 2d6. And oh yeah,
Giant
technically
might, ignore
the force.
6 of ignore 12 of that.
Or 12 of it. Okay. So 18, so 6, and then would you roll? Oh, it is
So
it.
it's only so it's technically only an extra 6 damage from Giant's Might.
Okay, got you. So, oh yeah, that goblin's dead. as the rock just smushes his being into a bloody mess.
Okay. And yeah, that's his go.
Give me a second. At this point, you would see Captain Yorick take what seems to effectively be a firearm and shoot it up into the air as a sort of fiery flare goes up and hangs in the air, and you catch out of the corners of your eyes on the mountain sides to your left and the right, bit of a ways back, these two large presences sort of rise up and yuck boulders over the wall towards
Did he just do what I think he just did?
he called in the stone giant reinforcements.
We have artillery.
So they yuck their big boulders, and let me look at a stone giant's thing real quick.
Just look at the stone giant's attack.
Yeah.
It's 40, 10 bludgeoning. Plus 6! Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
So what I would do for that is probably just 46 and a dex save, since it's an area of effect.
Yeah. Hold on. So I'll have all of these guys over here make a dex save. Starting with the bugbears. Oh, I rolled off the chief. Is there a modifier? I think it's... Oh, no, it's the same. So that's 2 fails, and I'll roll for the chief as well. Yep. And the Howdah. And what did you say it was? What was it for the boulder?
40.
40, 10.
It was 40, 40, 10 plus 6.
For a
So
single
just roll
target
40
boulder?
ton.
For a single target boulder, yeah. So 40, 10 for an area effect.
Do I not have... There we go. Rock. So that way I could just roll the damage.
Oh god, he's ready. He's staring me in the face.
So they all take 23. They're all pretty beat up as the boulder comes crashing down. So much so that the bugbears are all critical. The Howdah gets knocked back a little bit, but it manages to stay upright, and the goblins inside all like shriek, and some of them are like barely holding on to ropes off to the side and then skittering back up inside of the thingamajiggy on his back. And another boulder will come crashing down over here, and I will make for the orcs. The bugbear and the bugbear and the okay, and I'll just roll from the same one again. Like
Oh, they
that.
take the full damage. The save is just simply...
No, that's for the actual rock.
Yeah, that's for
right,
the actual
yeah.
rock. Yeah. It's more like he's just throwing it down in the middle for like an area of effect thing here.
Gotcha.
So couple of them, but who failed? The Howdah failed, so he's going to take the full damage of 35. The Howdah is bloodied, and the rest of them are still standing. Actually, no, they're not. The orcs are dead because their health, even if that's halved, just outright kills them as the boulder sort of like splinters and shatters outward, piercing them as dead. Alright, this group. They are all... Well, not all of them.
2 of them can move.
2 of them can move. This one's gonna rush up over here and try to start climbing the siege tower. This one will get down to like right about here. And since they're in line with the siege tower, they're probably not going to get shot. Next group. A good number of them have fallen. This siege tower has fallen, so they're going to move over in this direction to try and just break through the wall, the barricades over here to make room for Rond! And actually, the Bugbear Chieftain over here will make some attacks on the barricade to try and just break it down with his Morning Star. I don't think either of those hit because I think, what did I say, for wood it's 15,
Yep.
so... The Wyverns. This Wyvern,
The one on the right loses 10 feet of movement if it matters.
that one, loses 10 feet. What is the Wyvern's? Speed is 20 feet unless it's flying. So it'll move 5, 10. No, because then it's gonna push in out. It'll stay there. It'll make an attack, one at the dwarf, one at the dancing item, since it seems to be something that is gonna get in its way.
Doesn't like the barrel, it turns out.
Oh, it's one with its bite and one with its stinger, not its claws and sting. Okay, my bad. So it'll bite the dwarf. The dwarf
Yup.
goes down. And the stinger to the barrel. 12? I don't know what its AC
That'll
is.
miss.
Okay.
It's a 16.
As it whips the tail around and bing off of the barrel's hard surface, and it almost looks confused. The one over on the left-hand side will take to the sky and fly up. How high can it go? It can go 80 feet. Okay. So it'll fly up about, call it, what do I do? 3, 0, and I'll just move him over to right there so that you can see its height. We'll fly up 30 feet and fly 1, 2, 3. Another 2, and then it will dash and go the remainder. Oh. Jesus. It'll go the remainder of its movement in the direction of... Why won't my mouse click?
To buy a new one because of that problem.
Down in that direction towards Jarvis. Well, up in that direction towards Jarvis. The Wyvern and its rider are rapidly approaching you.
Fucking bitch!
Probably won't get
It's
there
gonna
for
take like a
another...
couple turns.
Yeah, another like... What is it?
Is at least within 600 range.
It flew up 30, and then it flew, was it 50 and 80,
Oh,
or
130.
130. So it's 130 feet closer to you. And I think I had said that you were about. How far did I say you were? Your total
800?
range is. I think, or did I say? Because you're
It was pretty close to his long range.
it was closer to your long range. Yeah, you're about.
1,000 feet. Did you say?
I think we had said it was 1,000 because I said you were like almost a mile away or something like that. No, a mile's too far. That's nuts. What am I saying? Hold on. What's up? Give me a second. Sorry about that. So yeah, 130 feet, and I said yeah. I think it was closer to 1,000. Is what I said it was. So, geez, if it could travel 160 every turn,
It's gonna be a bit.
When
it's
do the
gonna
trains
be a
collide?
bit- I don't know math, but it's heading towards you. Holly.
So even if Holly didn't recognize the flare as a signal, definitely saw a wyvern fly over, right?
You saw the wyvern fly over, and yeah, and you saw the flare. I'd say even the flare alone to you might mean help.
Okay.
But also fire, which I know that she doesn't like, but it's in the air, so yeah, I don't know.
Okay. She is going to go. What's her speed? Her speed is 20 feet. She's going to go over here, making her way towards the steps. From here, would she be able to see, like, the wyvern or the man on him?
Yeah, you
Oh,
because it's like whipping around, so yeah, you'd probably definitely see not the whole wyvern, but parts of it. Like there is another dragon-esque creature up there.
okay. She is going to. Where is it? She's going to activate her one charge of her armor and cast Compulsion on the wyvern.
Okay.
Does compulsion require for it to understand you?
It just says that can hear you.
Oh, yay!
It's a DC Wisdom save. Okay.
It's actually DC 15 because it's from the armor and not from her spells.
Okay. 15 Wisdom save. Fails.
Okay. And she is going to use as her bonus action. Yell at it to go. Like that way, away from the wall.
Okay. Alrighty.
Like specifically out of Cape Town.
It would have to do it on its turn, right? Or does
Yeah,
it just
it-
go? Is it like a force movement or?
Yeah, it's on its next turn.
But it's
It,
not force movement. It provokes opportunity attacks.
Yeah, it is. It is not force movement. It will provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And it can do its action before it moves.
Yes, but it must use as much of its movement as possible to move in that direction.
Alrighty, will do. Is that it for Holly?
That is it for Holly.
Alright, Marcus.
Where is the hobgoblin on this wyvern? Like, is he like there, or is he like just in the wyvern?
Technically, he would be like, because of the way how the icons work, I just put it there because like it looks like he's actually riding him that way. But he'd probably be more situated towards like the middle of it. Yeah.
Okay. Marcus will approach rapidly. They both need to make wisdom saves for spirit
Wisdom
guardians.
saves. Yep.
Ignore that 4 radiant. Wyvern fails.
The warlord.
The warlord succeeds, so he only takes 6 radiant, and the wyvern takes 13.
Okay.
And as his action, Marcus is going to reach out and touch the hobgoblin.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, we give him the bad touch.
14 necrotic. He hit him with the holy.
Oh, not
and
radiant,
then
it's
with the
necrotic.
unholy. Yeah, that's 14.
Let me change the color of it so I remember.
The hobgoblin is
I can't
bloodied
see.
as you drain some of his life essence from him.
There we go.
He did not expect that in the slightest. Oh, okay, you're doing Spirit Guardians and Necrotic, gotcha.
Yep. And then bonus action, Harbinger will attack the orc again.
Bop.
Spirit Guardians. There. 11 force.
11 force. This one is critical.
That is the turns for
Alright,
Marcus.
well, for Marcustine, now it's Walter Smith.
Walter shall approach the goblin on the tower, and with his 10-foot reach, booming blade, this boy, it's Marcus just shoot.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit. I was gonna say, don't even roll, because he's probably just gonna die outright.
Oh, I need
This
to up
fucking
the
goblin.
damage on that. I forgot to do that. It needs another 5d6.
The goblin perishes.
You never knew your grandfather.
The maternal grandmother, actually.
Yeah. Nothing to do with my grandma. Well, the later one's grandpa.
Yeah,
Right.
that's I think 14th or 15th level. But bonus action, help Ed hit this guy.
Okay.
So he has
What's
advantage, and he gets to add through Kill Quest.
But wait, which guy?
This little goblin.
Nobody.
Alright.
Oh, technically you would have been able to add your proficiency bonus to this, but you killed him in one hit, so it didn't matter.
Alrighty. Bruce.
Okay, so this this wyvern on my side is commanded to leave, but the hobgoblin is not.
Yes, that is correct.
You do not know that because it was spoken in giant.
Okay. So nothing. Okay. All right. So I'd probably just attack it. my plan was to run up to about here and throw the barrel at the hobgoblin and try to have the barrel grapple him.
Okay.
How does a barrel grapple someone?
It has a strength. It has 10 strength.
Yes, 10 strength. Understandable.
So much like how the one siege tower turned into a giraffe, I'll say that this barrel almost kind of turned into, oh, you know what'd be funny? Because Donkey Kong, it turned into kind of like an ape, like a little mini ape, and yeah, it's like.
I like the idea of the. Really like the idea of that.
It's like a little mini Donkey Kong, and it just flies towards him. Go ahead and make a grapple attack with it. Alright,
Plus nothing.
Plus nothing. Okay, so it's got a contest. It's better with strength. He is grappled.
Yeah, get his ass.
The barrel makes no noise, but nonetheless, it does as you command and grapples him.
And then I will also command Giraffe to step up and take a swing at this hobgoblin over here.
Look him up, Giraffe.
Oh god!
No!
Oh no!
Look how they massacred your boy.
Hold on. Move it back there. Oh no, we
Oh,
left
God!
a little piece!
Butchered my boy.
Sorry.
Oh,
it doesn't
God!
want to work! It
Worst.
doesn't want to work, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's gotta go.
We have the
We
theater
can-
of the
we can
mind.
redraw him.
everybody.
We can
Okay.
rebuild.
It's gotta go. Alright, yeah, he'll get up on him.
And he will swing.
Well,
He will swing his neck around and try to thwack him. So it's a 14.
14 on him, unfortunately will miss.
All right. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
Well, guess I die now.
So I know. This is the one over on the left side. The siege tower will make contact with the wall, and from beneath. Hold on. I need to do that for my mouse. Cool. Alright. The siege tower will make contact, and give me a moment here. As a number of orcs will rush up. Oh, that one just got launched over there. And begin crossing onto the wall. And these ones will move forward, making their way for the siege tower. And these two that hop over, they're gonna make some orc attacks at the dwarf. One attack apiece. Swing. The first one missing, and the second one hitting. This
Work
dwarf is
5e.
not looking hot, and that's their go. The other side. The Howdah will keep pushing. It looks like it's making up its mind to decide to climb. The guys over here, they're gonna try and just get in around the giraffe and give it a couple of pokes.
Do your worst.
The orcs will
Hit.
swing and swing,
Okay.
and then the two bugbears will make an attack apiece.
Hit and hit.
Oh, the 10 hits
Yep, 10 hits.
as they smack poor Giraffe. And I'll say this guy moves down over here.
40 damage. in turn.
And that's it for their group. These guys, the two over here on the left are caught in the hypnotic pattern. This one, still holding on to the chain, will walk over here and literally just smack his buddy upside the head and yell at him in, do they speak ogre, right? Or is it orc?
Ogre speak ogre.
Ogre speak ogre, yeah, so he'll say to him something in ogre and smack him upside the head. I don't know if that gets him out of it or not.
They use their action. Yes.
Yeah, he's using his action.
If he uses his action or does damage to him.
Yeah, he'll use his action and basically just slap him upside the head and then move back over here. And this one just kind of snaps out of it. Oh, they speak giant?
Common and giant. Yeah,
Well, then-
5e remove. There used to be ogre. But ogre is over.
Ogre is over. With him being snapped out of it, does he get a turn or no? How
I mean,
does
it's
that work?
on.
I'm just curious.
It's very weird in this situation because it's technically his turn at the same time, since you did like group roll.
Yeah,
So that's up to you.
I'll say he like snaps out of it and he kind of like holds tight to the chain and tries to command the Umber Hulk forward, but realizes it won't move. So on his next turn, he's gonna go snap it out of whatever stupor he was in. The battering ram does not move this turn. It remains stationary.
That's my contribution. I make the battering ram stay away.
Yeah, you've really been slowing it down this whole time. Otherwise, it would have made it to the door by now.
I would have
Through
made
the
it.
door, not necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, it still has to get through this giant.
But you can see that? I thought I
Yeah.
put that in GM.
No.
That's why I said, oh, he's staring me right in the face.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be there. I just did it so I had access to the sheet.
He was face to face with Aaron. Aaron was shitting himself.
No, the giant wasn't there. My bad. Okay. Yeah, that would be Jarvis's turn. Jarvis, there's a wyvern with hobgoblin rider rapidly approaching you.
Until you mute it. Or is he not here?
No, I'm here. Thank you for pointing out that I was still muted. Now, as for what to do now, the guy sees me, right?
Yup.
Yeah, and he's heading towards you.
He's rapidly approaching your location.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
He might want to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
I don't own a car.
He's contacting you about Zeus's extended warranty.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck you. That paid off.
I paid it off. Leave me alone.
And warranty is literally just a couple gold coins and a spell slot. Literally, it's a spell slot.
Nonetheless, if he wishes to contact you. But what are you doing?
The most ranged of spells. If I were to attempt to attack any of the other guys, would that be at disadvantage?
Everyone's disadvantaged because of range, isn't it?
Well, he
yeah,
has advantage on people that don't know he's there.
So, the other
why
wyvern and
I'm-
its rider have not spotted you, so you technically have that whole straight roll deal.
Gotcha.
But the one approaching you, because of the distance, but because he's aware of you, would now be at disadvantage.
Okay. What I would like to do is, since he's got it for me, right?
He is gunning for you, yeah.
Okay. So I'll just take my time and go pop off some of the other assholes. That other wyvern and its rider. How's the wyvern looking from if I look through my scope?
The wyvern is now critical.
You know what? I'm gonna use an inspiration to reroll that. Unless that's a hit.
That is a hit.
Yeah, that's like I'm like, wait, is that gonna hit? Because I can't remember.
AC
Yeah,
13.
you have a stack of hit points, but low AC, right?
Yeah, that's
From
usually
what
how the
we've-
bigger guys work.
Yeah, unless they're armored up. But these aren't armored up, right?
No.
Okay.
Rookie mistake.
12 piercing. Alright, as a spike slams into it. It's not down yet. Still hanging on. That'll hit. Another 12. And it's still up.
Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna have Zeus engage with these orcs here. I'm gonna have Helfreen start flying over here. Yeah.
That'll hit.
Ooh, max
That-
damage.
Orc is
On this
immediately
orc.
critical.
Just freaking rip through its face.
Yep, Zeus just runs up, leaps onto him, and takes a massive chunk out of his face flesh.
Good
Damn
riddle,
you,
Venom.
dog! But is that all for you?
Bonus action. Oh, because I have some time, and next turn I'm gonna be reloading. I'm fucking going through my spikes. I'm gonna have to make some new ones, or find some fun alternative. Go.
Alrighty. Aaron.
Okay. Do any of my friends look severely hurt?
Walter has not been touched. Marcus has not been touched.
Bruce is looking peachy.
Yep, none of you have taken any damage thus far.
Okay. We're going to walk over here and do the Monty Python taunt. Actually, what's the range? I think I can do it from here. Yeah. Do the Monty Python taunt at the Umber Hulk again.
Oh, what do you
Alright.
got?
Just gonna hit him with
Your
your.
mother was a hamster and your father reeked of elderberries.
Alrighty. Is
Vicious
that also
Mockery.
wisdom?
It
Oh,
is
wisdom saves.
wow.
What are the odds?
The wisest Umber Hulk in existence.
It seems to shake off your words as though they have no meaning to it, because perhaps they
I
have no
rolled
meaning
two
to it.
ones. 2 ones on damage. Bonus action is. Where's that? Yep. I will inspire Bruce.
Alrighty.
Bruce gets a heart floating around his head. And command the dancing item to attack the grappled man.
Okay.
So, like,
Get
right
double
round here.
barreled.
Yeah.
Double barreled.
And is it advantage since he's grappled? Or no, grapple's just no movement.
Yeah, grapple's no movement.
Is,
It's
is he
restrained
flanking
is-
with the barrel?
Technically. "17" unfortunately misses,
Okay.
as somehow he manages to wiggle his way away from the slam, but is still within the grapple of the other Donkey Kong barrel.
Very good. And that is my turn.
Alrighty. This guy, he's grappled. He's got the other thing. Oh man. He's gonna. That's like the thing about grappling that like makes no sense to me, that they could still make attacks. I get that they're at disadvantage, but like he's got a whole great sword. How is he doing that while he's grappled?
They grabbed
mean,
his leg
grapple-
or the
Yeah,
scruff
grapple
of
is
his
what
shirt.
toddlers do to you.
Ah.
It's
Alright.
you're
no,
not
he doesn't
being
have a
bear
great sword.
hugged.
It's a long sword. Right. Okay, yeah. Restrained would probably be more like the bear hug, right?
Yep.
Yeah, restrained is a bear hug.
Okay, so then he will make. He's got 3 attacks. He's gonna try and attack the barrel because it is
Which barrel?
Which
Uh,
one?
the one that is
Yeah, which
impeding
one?
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
he actually has negative 10 feet of movement right now.
Miss.
This.
Oh wait, no, that's a hit. 13's a hit.
Okay.
Hit.
So 5, 10, and the last one.
All of them hit.
17. Okay, for 9.
24.
And he just kind of like growls in frustration as he's like still trying to shake it off, but he can't. Wait, hold on. Oh, he can do that. Oh, wait, never mind. No, he can't do that.
He has an anti-barrel class feature.
No, nothing.
Deflect missiles on a fighter.
It's strange because he has a shield bash, but it's not a bonus action. I thought he would have been able to shield bash, but it's
I think he might be able to do it as a combination of his regular attacks.
it's
If that's
no,
what I think it is.
it's weird. It's not even in there. It just says makes 3 melee attacks. Alternatively, it can make 2 ranged attacks. But if it can make 3 melee attacks, why wouldn't you make the 3 with the longsword? Because the bash only does a d4. You know.
I think doesn't the bash also like knock prone or something?
Oh my god, it does. I could have done that. Oh well. It's
Oh,
whatever.
That was just a shot in the dark.
It does. Yeah.
Barrels are immune to prone.
Are they?
Oh, because they hover.
He'll just roll.
Yeah, it just rolls. The other one.
I
You
think my
watch.
barrel is because that's hover.
You watch him dig his spurs. Well, you wouldn't really necessarily see it. Well, no, you have a sniper scope. He digs his spurs into the wyvern, and the wyvern proceeds an additional 80 feet forward.
All right.
Did this guy end his turn there?
Yeah. He's
Make a whiz save, bitch.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. He only takes 6 damage.
As a little bit more of his life essence is leached from him, he has finally reached bloodied? Yeah. Okay. Yedward. Elthar.
Alright. Thank you for the inspiration. I am now going to go punch this goblin in the face. Does he have enough reach for the goblin? Gotta move one more square. Okay. He's gonna punch the goblin.
You have advantage.
He's being the
Walter
help.
Wrong.
is helping you. That'll hit. Ed punches him so hard, the goblin goes flying off of the siege tower and slamming into the ground 40 feet below. See, splat.
I moved like about 15 feet. Ed's gonna step around. See, it's actually kind of like standing on top of the one hobgoblin.
Okay, I'll put him back. There we go.
Damn it.
Yeah, unfortunately not quite.
Hey, do any of you guys like have an axe or a knife on you?
Nope.
He's asking the dwarves next to him.
All the dwarves.
Or
Sure.
hammer.
One of them will just kind of like take a spare axe off his back and chuck it up to you.
Thanks. Throws it at, I'll say this one.
Okay.
No, it was a basic hand axe.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will get Giant Smite, but not Eldritch Claw. And that's just straight 20.
That'll hit. That is. Oh. Okay. Critical.
Dylan, you still
He's
with us?
critical.
Yep, he's critical. Still standing though.
He's Dylan.
Okay.
Oh, can you not hear me?
We
You
can't
went
now.
robot for a bit.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Don't fucking shush me, bitch.
Any better?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
fine.
that's better.
We'll see for now.
Oh, yeah. Ready.
That'll be it for right now.
Okay. On this turn, the trebuchet by you, while it's loaded, actually no, you're off to the side. They're gonna fire it. They will fire the trebuchet and was it a +5? D20 +5. We'll say both of the trebuchets will shoot off. As this one up here, the leader of that group by the war banner, gets hit with a stone, and that is 8d10. Holy shit. That's right, I forgot how ridiculous that is.
Yeah, it's
Jeez,
trebuchet, but it's
pretty
also
good.
a single target.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not
even better
basically,
when you-
it's basically fuck you in particular weapon.
Well, but also
Not
it's
for
a siege
attacking
weapon, so if
large
it's used
creature or
against the
walls.
castle, it's siege weapons are double, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
16 10.
As this one, like, tries to leap to the side to avoid the stone as it's coming down on him. However, he takes the full damage, and it seems as if part of his arm just gets absolutely broken, and he can no longer lift his left arm. The other one fires off and we'll say comes flying down on this guy. Oh yeah, he's dead.
It's amazing how accurate these things are.
Yeah,
They're just fucking trebuchets.
they are really deadly.
I mean, trebuchet
will
was the most accurate of the siege weapons.
From the slits down below, there will be another barrage of fire, though not many targets. One of these orcs over here will perish, and the others will take a little bit more damage. And there's not as clear of a shot. Actually, no, the Howdah. Yeah, and the Howdah is brought low. And it kind of like does one of those things where it gets shot, and as all the bullets like impact its chest, it keeps walking forward like an extra 5 feet, just to fall backwards, crushing the box on its back and the goblins along with it. Alright, this group. That is the group of all of the people. This bugbear is going to start rushing up. Hold on, I forgot to bring that to back. There we go. The bugbear is going to start rushing up the stairs, which will take all of his movement. And this one will get to the bottom of the siege tower. And they're all still in their thing.
Well, this man was
that-
saved by his compatriot.
Yeah, he is, but he's part of the middle group, so it's not his turn yet.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
The other group, they will try and push around through that little gap there. Well, actually, yeah, they'll start trying to like push through. Kind of getting a little bottleneck. And they'll try, I'll say, one of the orcs over here will make an attack to try and take down the barricade. On it. Wood.
It's a large object. It's object size for health.
Large. They're not. I don't know if I'd say that those are resilient per se. Because it's basically just a bunch of sticks that are pointy. If it's fragile, it's. Wait, I'm confused by that. It's just a D10?
Yeah, has a D10 of hit points if it's fragile. If it's resilient, it has 5d10. If it's neither fragile nor resilient, pick something in the middle.
No, I'll say 3d10. Okay, it's creaking. So I'll say one more of them will just take a whap at it and see if they can break it. Yep. So this one here collapses, and they're able to get a little bit closer in. The wyverns.
This one.
Yep.
This one gets 10 extra feet of movement because the barrel can understand Holly.
Wait, really?
Well, because I speak giant, and the barrel speaks, and the dancing item understands the languages you speak.
Okay.
So the barrel can understand Holly.
So the wyvern will take off.
He can do an attack if he wants first. He
Oh,
gets to
yeah.
do his next one, whatever.
Right. So then the wyvern will He'll make some attacks with Marcus. He's gonna bite
Misses.
and stinger.
That hits. Con save. Marcus. He is not proficient in that. He has advantage
He's
though.
not. Yeah.
He makes it.
So half of 27
A
is
quarter, actually.
Oh yeah, it's a quarter. So was it half of 26 is 13, and then half of 13 is 6. So 6 poison and 13 piercing. And it will take off, which will give the dancing item and Marcus attacks of opportunity on it.
And the barrel? Or is the barrel a creature?
Which barrel? My barrel?
Your barrel. Is it a construct?
Creature. It calls it creature.
Yeah,
Okay,
then
so
it's...
then
Swing.
He does not have Warcaster. That disappoints me. He's holding his
Okay.
gun. He doesn't have a melee weapon.
Plus
He will
5.
swing his fist. He'll try to
And
butt
it's
it.
advantage, Bruce,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
because of flanking.
Marcus does one blood.
Oh no, we're not flanking the wyvern. I'm dumb. We're flanking the hobgoblin.
I'm also the barrel's grappling the hobgoblin, so would it be able to swing?
Yeah, you can attack while
yeah,
grappling.
you could still
Okay.
attack. Roll for the slam. Okay, the slam brings it down, so it immediately beats its wings and tries to take off and gets like all of 5 feet, only for it to kind of like die and ragdoll and slide off the side down below, which I will give the hobgoblin a dex save to see if he can leap off in time.
Can't he even leap off? He's grappled.
He's grappled.
He's grappled by the
Yes, barrel.
barrel.
Yeah, he's grappled by the barrel, but if the wyvern started moving, which it did to trigger the opportunity attacks, it broke grapple because it's forced movement since he was riding. So he's not grappled.
Okay, so he'd no longer be grappled. And yeah, and I'll give him the
Very
dex save.
weird interactions here.
That is effectively the DC that I was going to set for it, so he just manages to be right there. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted it to... Because, like, it's like 10,000, like, Jesus, that's crazy. And then you guys decided to stay and defend compared to if you had went to the camp, which I also had that encounter set up. But that would have been more straightforward of just fighting groups of enemies until you beat the leader. Whereas with this, this is all new to me. I've never done, like, an actual war thing, so I don't know.
It's
I'm
good
trying to
practice
enjoy
for
it.
Yeah,
good practice.
I
for
like
World
it.
War II.
Well, I'm glad. Yeah, it is good practice for World War II. But yeah, that wyvern dies. The other one approaches an additional 160 feet towards you, Jarvis. So what did I say? It was 130, then 80, then... Now it's another 160. Give me a little calculator real quick. Bad at math. Okay, so 370 out of 1,000. So he's getting closer.
Let me know when they're in the 600 range.
he's at 630 right now.
So
So
probably
I could
next
literally
turn.
move 30 feet and be within range of shooting him.
If he wouldn't have flown up, he would currently be in range.
Yeah, if you move 30 feet, you would be within range, but where you're positioned on the roof, there's not 30 feet forward for you to go. And
I
you'd
know,
wind up
that's why I'm-
further on the ground. Well, you could try and
That's
leap
why
to a
I'm-
nearby roof.
Nah, I'm comfortable.
Alright, Holly.
Holly is gonna drop concentration because there's no point. She
Fair
heard
enough.
a big sloughing noise of a thing falling off of the stone wall.
Yep.
Holly goes back to position.
Alrighty.
Holding action to activate the armor if something comes through the door.
Gotcha. Marcus.
Alright, Marcus will step forward and attack Fuckface. Actually, no, he won't step forward. He'll shoot him in the face.
He's like, doesn't have a melee weapon. No, he should. He has
He
that
does
sword.
have a melee weapon, but he's holding his gun and a shield so he can use his spells.
Got you. Alright, go to shoot.
Bang.
That just misses.
Oh.
See. Oh.
No, that's just my sound of
Oh,
disappointment.
okay. Yeah, as he moves the shield right in front, rolls common close. He moves the shield instinctively, and the bullet sort of like pings off of it and hits into the ground. We'll say, or actually, no. If anything, it would probably just embed into the shield and stop.
Alright, bonus action. Harbinger is going to start chopping the ogre. Or whatever the fuck that is.
It is an ogre, yeah. That'll hit.
9 force damage.
Alright, as you wham it for 9 force damage. He just looks at it angrily and like shakes a fist at it. Walter.
Walter's gonna do something stupid. Ed, hold down the fort.
Oh,
Walter jumps off
begins
the
to hold
wall.
the fort.
Into the trench.
What, you're going in?
He has winged shoes, so he can not take any fall
Right,
damage.
you have that nice mobility.
And he will reach down and attempt to flip the tower.
What?
The whole damn thing?
I got 21
Okay.
strength.
You've got 21 strength, but there are people inside of it, and
How much does a siege tower? Okay, I know I'm curious.
they weigh a bit. Man, yeah, what would the weight of a siege tower be?
These are wooden based, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's a gargantuan object.
Oh, is it actually? Did I not make them big enough?
Oh, there.
Well, no, it's because
No, it's because of the height.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can reach the top of 40-foot walls. It's gargantuan and made out of wood.
No fucking
You're-
way you're lifting that.
I don't need to lift it, I
especially
just need to
as a
tip it.
normal.
Okay,
It's-
no
Skip,
way.
I mean, you're
putting
way
in a
below the center of
force
gravity
to
too,
hook it
Beck.
up.
All right,
Center
then
of
I
mass.
guess I wouldn't jump down. I'd fly up to the top and start pushing.
Oh,
I wouldn't even
Okay.
jump down. I'd just fly over. And
all right,
start
yeah,
That's-
because in terms of
that's easier.
lifting, the Heliopolis, the Greek one, apparently can weigh up to 160 short tons. So.
Oh God. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. At the top, I'm
Yeah.
just trying to push it over.
All right. This is gonna be a significantly high DC. So roll strength.
You need that god strength.
I'll preemptively grit
If-
my teeth for advantage.
What the fuck?
My God. Okay. I know with the whole natural 20s not always necessarily meaning things, but that's cool as fuck. All right. Okay. You fly up and fly straight towards it, and the momentum and the strength of your hill giant belt and just your sheer tenacity, you shoulder check this thing, and it wobbles, teetering to one side, comes back towards you. You kind of like instinctively move back. You think, all right, it's not going to fall. And then it goes back again and boom, falls over, spilling out its contents as a good number of orcs fall out onto the battlefield over here.
Your shoulder's gonna be so fucked at the end.
Your
Excellent.
shoulder hurts.
And I will return to my original position. Actually, no. I'll move down, fly over here, and hold my action for. No, I already used my action to push it over. Never mind. I just stand here, sentry, for these 3 orcs.
Okay.
Bonus action, capable billowing, because that was sick as fuck.
Yeah, that was sick as fuck. Holy shit. Alrighty. Bruce, you're up.
All right. If they were gargantuan, I shouldn't have been able to animate object them. So Giraffe shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have been made. I thought it was huge for some reason.
It was huge last session.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, just because that's how the Greeks built them, this is cobbled together by a bunch of orcs. So I'll say that it would have been the size where you would have been able to do it. I'm not going to retcon that.
Okay. I'm gonna try something. I will. Can I use my bonus action to have the barrel open up the top of it, like the lid, and then try to restrain the hobgoblin by jumping and trying to put the open part on top of the hobgoblin?
But you're trying to put the bucket on the head of the merchant at the Riverwood Trader.
Will I be able to do this?
Okay, so you're attempting to... So it's a barrel. And it would slip down and effectively, yeah, sort of restrain him. So we'll do it like a grapple check, and if you succeed, he gets slipped into the barrel.
Cool.
4. Okay. Unfortunately, he sidesteps at the last moment and just like he looks at the barrel, but then seems to realize that like you're the one making it do this, and then he just squints his eyes and looks at you with hatred.
All right. Well, I was gonna push him, but I guess I'll just try to push him anyway. I'll move up and try to shove him.
Okay. Okay.
The mighty wizard.
All right. So was it just strength versus strength, right? That's how that one works.
Strength versus athletics.
Oh, strength versus athletics.
Or
Okay.
acrobatics.
My athletics are-
It'd be athletics or acrobatics for him, and then for Bruce, it's athletics.
Yeah. So yeah, athletics for you, and then yeah.
Strong wizard.
Oh my god, he doesn't expect it, and he almost kind of chuckles like a puny guy, and then you push him with a strength that he did not imagine you'd be capable of as he goes tumbling off the side.
That's 40 feet.
That's 40 feet.
I'd like to imagine that the barrel like stood behind him and like so it tripped him when I pushed him.
Yeah. Sure, yeah, it does that. Oh, not great damage. But he's not looking good. He's in that critical range.
I mean, the wall is slanted, so he probably slid down the wall, landed on the wyvern to break his fall.
Yeah, so he lands down there, and he is currently prone.
All right, and then Giraffe is gonna swing at this ogre right here, the top left.
Alrighty.
So d20 plus 8.
Well, that'll hit.
24. Then it's 2d12 plus 4.
12 plus 4, okay.
So 16 damage.
Giraffe flattens this ogre, orc. And he is dead.
All right, that's my turn.
Alrighty. This group, it's the one over here. The siege tower has been pushed on its side. Oh my god, this one would be dead. Another bugbear caught in the siege tower collapse, and also the orc would have fallen to his death too because he's critical. So they look and see that there's only one available now, and they all just start rushing up.
We got a bottleneck!
And the Howdah is going to like climb up onto the fallen siege tower and move towards the wall and prepare to climb it. I'll say that these guys, yeah, they're gonna follow his lead and start getting ready to climb up that way. See if they can get a thing going. The other group. This. Stop doing that. There we go. This guy gets about there, running in with the ladder. Not even concerned about the giant giraffe. And these guys over here, you're gonna take one from the orc and two from the bugbears, and this hobgoblin is gonna move up along with the bugbear chieftain to go for the wall. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get a new mouse real soon. It keeps like double clicking. Okay. So let me do the orc first. Regular orc. Make a great axe swing at giraffe.
Hit.
Okay. Slashing. And the two bugbears. They're morning stars.
Both hit.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 29 plus 8, so 37. Okay.
And that'll be that group. This group over here. The other one's been snapped out of it. He's going to walk up and take his like battering ram and not super hard, but kind of like bang the Umber Hulk forward and snap it out, and then just kind of like whip the chain forward.
The Umber Hulk hasn't just started trying to murder them yet.
Wow. And not even caring that their allies are in the way, they're going to start moving the battering ram again. Oh, I didn't mean to take your square.
Put it over here while you move them. I know where it goes.
I'm gonna move them to right there. Oh man, that's bad. There's so many people. Let me just start deleting the goblins that are dead. And
You know, it's fine. I dropped the concentration anyway.
okay. I'm just gonna. These guys aren't this far forward, but I'm gonna move them over a little bit so that everything's not as on top of each other. Can I? Oh man, what is my mouse doing? Ugh. Okay, you come out there. You go back there. Okay, as the battering ram approacheth, Jarvo.
So, those guys are almost in range. That wyvern over there is dead, so I'm not too worried. Is it Howdah climbing, or is it dead?
The
Over here.
Howdah is starting to climb, but because it's so close to the wall, you wouldn't have a shot on it.
Okay, just going for clarification.
Yeah, I'd say
Uh,
anything that gets like within about this range, you probably like past this line, you wouldn't have clear shots on anymore.
Thank you. I still see invisibility up. Do I see any invisible fuckers who are doing loops or anything? Like any other more hidden targets?
You hadn't seen it before, but as you survey the battlefield, trying to get a good a view as possible, and now that you're like, because the wyvern's 30 feet up and it's flying towards you, you look past it, and due to the time of day, you almost don't see it for a second. Actually, what's your passive?
Jarvis's passive is a 13.
Okay. So you have see invisibility, but they're not hiding. So you would make out a dark spot, humanoid in shape, effectively up in the air, over the battlefield, about 60 feet up, and sort of the sun, because of like where the sun is, you almost wouldn't have seen them. And if you didn't have see invisibility, you definitely wouldn't have seen them. But they sort of, I'll say for like flavor wise, they almost kind of have like this little bit of like a light blue outline to them or something like that, so that you can distinguish them between regular people.
Are they within my long range?
They are. Let me think if.
1,200 feet.
I mean, the people at the wall were just inside his long range.
That's why I'm asking.
This would be like right on the cusp of it, like.
Okay.
It would be like, what's your max? Is it 1,200?
1,200.
It's like 1,200 exactly.
Yeah. Is it in range?
1,200 exactly.
Yeah, 1,200 exactly. It's within range.
Okay, Jarvis is gonna be like, I need people to see that fucker.
Turns out he's actually on the ethereal plane and not invisible.
Oh, fuck you!
We can see it.
Well, we're about to find out.
Yeah, Walter's seeing a ton of ghosts right now, by the way.
yeah. After
Wow.
after these people die, you would like see their spirits briefly.
It's a good
yes.
thing he's immune to being frightened because he is scared of ghosts.
Now, if I were to shoot, will this be a disadvantage?
You are unsure as to whether or not this person has noticed your presence, so I will say for the purpose of this,
Roll disadvantage and Dylan will take the appropriate roll.
yeah, roll disadvantage and I'll take the appropriate roll. Okay.
I, if possible, would like to spend my inspiration that I have to
Okay.
get that 28.
Ah, so you want to use your GM inspiration to effectively be able to take the higher roll.
If possible.
You know what? In this case, sure, I'll allow it.
Yes.
You get the 28. All the chaos is happening. The Wyvern Rider's flying towards you. You spot this. It's difficult, but you manage a way to sort of negate a little bit of the glare of the sun, and you focus in on this little pinprick of shadow, this small humanoid shape. Not as small were you looking at it with your eyes, but because of your telescopic sight, and you pull the trigger. And as the silver streak across, and you watch it impact the target, they do not come out of invisibility. But you have hit them.
Roll
Roll
damage?
damage. Yep, roll damage.
Okay, I'm an Arcane Jolt. An extra 2d6.
As a matter of fact, for better flavor, I'll say for the briefest moment, a cloud sort of obscures that glare from the sun. That's how you're able to get this shot off. There you go.
So that is 23 piercing damage. If they are concentrating on their own invisibility, that is at least a 11 they have to roll on concentration.
At least in the
If they are concentrating.
Okay. Yeah, they remain invisible. The tinge is still there.
Now here's a question. The big ass metal spike that's in him.
Wasn't
What
part
about
of him when he
people
turned
that-
invisible.
That is true.
Would that start turning invisible, or would that just be floating in the air?
Technically, I believe it'd be floating in the air because it's only objects when you cast the spell that are considered a part
Warner
of it.
carried.
Yeah, Warner carried. That's when they go invisible. So, for anyone that would know to look, they'd probably see a small spot of blood and that stake.
Okay, bonus action. Reload.
Good.
3, 4, 5.
Okay, you can reload as a bonus action.
It's a magazine.
I clip.
Die. Perish. Yeah, I've been.
Yeah,
letting
I
you
did
for
make a
this.
magazine. Because after frickin' Aaron showed me the frickin' Desert Eagle, I got the idea to make clips and magazines.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been letting them
Yes.
do it as a bonus action. Maybe shouldn't have, but it's too late now.
Okay. We'll worry about it later.
He does have limited
Uh,
amount of ammo for it though, so yeah.
Jarvis's nose. So he can't have his voice actively go out from hip to tell everyone because that's an action to do. What he can do is not do anything except do passive stuff with the rest of his bots. Zeus takes a dodge action. Elfreen will fly over here.
Okay.
However, I just probably pissed off something very powerful.
It was actually Mordecai that you just pissed off.
He just fucking shot Mordecai. Oh.
That was
Well,
death.
find
He's
out
here to watch the
whoever it is in a
carnage, and
moment.
now we gotta deal with upsetting death again.
Alrighty. Aaron.
I'm bringing in a square. Hey Dylan,
Yeah.
I'd like to make some pretty colors.
I hate that I didn't give these guys more casters to counter you, but it is what it is. I figured that the sheer numbers alone, it would be too much if I gave them more than the one caster.
Look, this is about all I'm good for in this fight. Is slowing that thing down.
Area
Alright.
denial, you're good at it.
Yeah, no, you are. This is crowd control at its finest. Let's. All right, let me roll first, but then I'm gonna say after your turn we'll take our intermission because I have to be like a motherfucker. That is a lot of rolls. 2 ogres, 2 umber hulks. Let me do that first. Ogre. Cool. Umber hulk. Did that go through? Oh, there we go. Hey, one of them still.
Speed.
Chieftain and an orc. Bugbear chieftain.
Orc.
Friendly. Bear chieftain.
That -1 sounded pretty good.
Orc.
Wait. 3 orcs?
Bugbear chieftain. Orc. Oh, and then there's the orc chieftain. Orc chieftain. Oh man, I gotta pee. Orc. Where is he? Fuck you!
There's another regular orc too, I think. There's 3 orcs there. I don't know which ones are chieftains.
Okay. And the goblin.
And a hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin. Has an advantage, and the goblin.
So the one Ember Hulk succeeds.
Yeah, and I don't think the goblin's gonna succeed, if I'm being honest.
Nope. And then bonus action, command the dancing item to start making its way to fight the ogre. So it dashes out there. And that is my turn.
Snake 10! I gotta go!
So, what are you guys' theories on the guy who I just shot?
Told you, it's death.
We would have been told if
That's
it was
Soul
one of our
Street.
ally.
Return.
Hmm.
I'm back.
Come back.
Welcome back.
What's Marcus gonna do for its turn?
The heroes of Middle Earth are the villains of the Marvel Earth.
What?
Elrod, leader of the elves, is Red Skull. Gandalf the Grey and White is Magneto.
Oh. Oh, I see.
The king of the Wood Elves was the first antagonist in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I mean, using the same logic, the Doctor, in many of his incarnations, is the villains of the Marvel universe.
Weirdly enough, yeah.
Killmonger.
David Tennant was the hypnotist from Jessica Jones.
Also, funny enough, Smaug.
Oh, not Killmonger. Fuck. Kilgrave. That's it. Kilgrave.
Oh, great, yeah. Eccleston was the leader of the Dark Elves.
In the forgettable Thor movie, Thor 2, The Dark World.
Still counts.
Then we have Smaug,
Capaldi was someone.
who is Doctor Strange.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
So I said Benedict Cumberbund.
Eggs Benedict.
Yeah, Eggs Benedict. But the companions are good guys or indifferent. Though I can only think of two of the companions being characters in the MCU.
Karen Gillian. And...
Karen Gillian. Clara.
Wait, Jenna Coleman's in the MCU?
In as much as Natalie Dormer was. She was in Captain America, the First Avenger, as who Steve takes to the Stark World Expo.
Oh, okay.
But was there. Capaldi's a villain in Suicide Squad, so that's a DC villain. Is Matt Smith in any superhero movies?
I think so. Was he in the Marvels? No, he wasn't. He was in something else.
He's in Morbius.
Morbius. That's what I was thinking of. Like, I swear I've seen him in like a scene from
I mean,
something. Of course, I haven't watched Morbius. I've just seen like an image of it.
not just a scene. He is Morbius.
Wait, Matt Smith is Morbius?
It's Morphin time.
No, he's not
No,
Morbius.
he's
No,
he's,
the
he's
villain
Morbius's
Morbius.
brother. He's Morbius's brother. Whose last name is also Morbius because it's the last name. Yeah, he's the villain. Yeah, the doctors, the new Who doctors, just play villains in MCU movies. well, Marvel and DC movies, I should say. So back, the first version of that GIF I made took up way too much space.
Oh no.
The first one was 42 megabytes.
Oh, even on this boosted server, you ain't uploading that.
Yeah, I did. I don't know. I can upload it. It will
Oh.
let me.
42 mega. Yeah, it's 50 megabytes that it can deal with this server.
But that's stupid for a GIF. Second version was only 4.
Alrighty. I have returned.
The Hobgobbo or Eds?
The Hobgobbo. He is going to move. The one down below. Yeah, you're all here, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one down below is going to get up from prone and look back towards his guys and just shout something at them in Goblin and point at the wall. The other one will spur his creature once more, and it'll move forward another 80 feet. It's now 450. Out of 1,000. Which means I think
Now.
it is now no longer a disadvantage for you to shoot it.
Yep.
And that's it for them. Ed. Yeah, sorry, I know this one's
Ed.
going to be like combat probably all session.
It'll be combat for the next month.
Let's go.
Unless something can help expedite. It's like, hey guys, let me just
Wait, you want it expedited? Okay. They can't take Gate
this
Town
is
if there
going
is
on
no
to-
Gate Town.
The one on the left.
Oh, that'll hit. He is dead.
One on the right.
Start using grease.
That'll miss.
Wow. I was inspired, if I was correct.
Bardically, yes.
D10.
E10?
I think so.
Doesn't it update to D10 10th level.
Sounds believable.
I'll double check.
Yeah,
I'm looking.
yeah, that was a D10. No way, might still
I
be
mean, the
D8.
essentials get one.
D10 at 10th
is-
level.
Yeah, D10 at 10th level.
Wow.
It's the
13
only
to
one
hit.
that it
Yeah, that hits.
upgrades.
13
It's the only
hits.
one that upgrades on the right level.
And it does
It's a
one
regular
extra-
orc.
He needs to
Well,
make a
it's
con
very
save.
dead regular orc now.
Yeah, that's a dead orc.
Alright. And then Ed is gonna get over here since he's just walking over. Action surge. And he's gonna start punching the Howda ogre. Can he?
He got a 50-foot reach.
So we say you're 40 feet up, and
It's on top of a 10-foot cube,
Yeah,
and it itself is how many
A
feet
large
tall?
creature.
I think it might just be in range.
And
Awesome.
20. Yeah.
Wait, so you're action surging?
Action surge.
If it is at least 15 feet tall, it should be in range.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, go ahead. That'll hit. Okay. For 14.
Ed's just like leaning over, like saying, "Hey,
It looks at him and curses in giant. Oh, which you would understand. He calls you a bitch.
oh, fuck you!"
Oh, you kiss your mother with that mouth? Proceeds to punch again.
Yeah, you do have another punch.
Hold on, I just want to check something. Does it require an action to use?
Or took in his stone rune or whatever.
Fire rune.
Fire rune. I think that's after he hits someone.
I believe
That's what I
so.
was checking to make sure if it was if it required something. So going for another punch, and if this hits, I'm going to inflict a fire rune.
Oh yeah, that
Well.
definitely hits. Damage.
And inflicting the fire rune.
25. Okay.
So while wearing
Well, I'll say this.
in addition when
that-
you hit.
That'll kill him. So you.
Oh, so I'm not gonna even.
Don't
There's no
even
point
don't
in-
use the fire rune.
Yeah. Oh, don't
Okay,
use it.
I was not sure how healthy that creature was.
It was. Yeah, it was. At that point, critical. But yeah, you kill the Howda and. It falls backwards, seemingly squishing the goblins inside of its little compartment.
Go down!
You're unsure if they're dead, though.
Just making Ed awesome here.
Ed could already make himself awesome though.
I know, I'm keeping it up for him.
So I'm keeping it up. I'm keeping Ed cool.
Ed is really trying to be diligent, not trying to step on the bodies of the dwarves.
Understandable. Alright.
That's Ed's turn. That was a good use of an action surge. Shit.
The trebuchets will load up again. And actually no. It'll be the giants this time. As they will throw 2 rocks. Going for these groups again here. and here. Which I'll have them make dex saves. The goblins. Goblin boss and the hobgoblin. Let me take that off. And do I have the goblin boss open? I do now. For the right hand side, why was that to GM? Oh yeah, gotta roll the boulder. Roll the boulder. Rock. What an attack. Rock. Okay.
That's low.
That's low, yeah. The goblins barely passed, but with the amount of damage, they're dead anyway. The hobgoblin only took half. He succeeded? No, wait, did he? No, he failed. I'm sorry. It was the goblin boss that succeeded. Minus 2-0. He is critical. And the goblin boss is also critical. The other group, 2 goblins, 2 goblin boss. What the hell? Why are they rolling good? Okay, that about tracks. And hobgoblins. Oh, those are okay. Alrighty. And I'll do one more rock. Even though they succeeded, goblins still die. Squeesh and Squeesh. He takes... Okay, so the one that failed, he dies. The other one takes half. And one takes a lot and one takes half. Okay. The groups. This group.
Able to move again.
Which ones?
This group is now able to move again.
Oh yeah, because they're not. Yeah. They're going to rush onto the battlement. And these ones are going to climb up. That's it for... Oh, the chieftain got in range. He's going to attack the one guy in the trebuchet. Bugbear Chief. Only hits with one of them. Bugbear 5-8. As he deals immediate thwack to this dwarf here. This one's in range. Wait, how high up is Helfreen?
Helfreen would be about 10 feet above the battlement.
That's being able to be reached.
Oh yeah, he would be able to reach him, wouldn't he?
No, he's not. If he was 5 feet up, he would be.
Well, he will... Throw a javelin at him.
At disadvantage
Oh,
because
fine.
there's a guy next to him.
No, this guy right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Okay, never mind.
Elfrane
This,
has an AC of 13.
Okay. Take 5 piercing.
Elfrane is down. Health points. But still up.
Oh, okay. He had me thinking he was dead. I was like, what the fuck?
No, he's got 16
Shouldn't the
HP.
ones out here get to go to Dylan?
Which ones? Oh, yeah. Yep.
Since they're no longer
The Howdah is going to get up to the wall. And these guys are going to move in. Yeah. The other group. They're all these guys over here, so I'd already moved them like 5 feet. Oh yeah, they're all. Only one of these guys is not, so. Damn. No one's within range of any of these guys to do anything to help wake them up. So, the Wyvern gets another 180, no, 160. Another 160 closer to Jarvo.
Was 450, so
610. With its rider in tow.
in 3 turns you're gonna be sorry.
Yeah, in 3 turns you're gonna be sorry. Holly.
Uh,
That's right. After this fight, there'll be all the RP sessions.
Holly is going to hold her action to activate her armor if someone comes through the gate.
I hate you.
You want me to have her do something? Okay.
No.
I mean, Dylan, there is one thing I could have her do, but I
that?
think it would make you hate me even more.
What?
Oh,
Start healing people?
God.
Oh.
She could conjure some animals.
Oh no.
Add more shit to the turn order, why don't you? Jesus Christ.
As they fly. No.
Holly gets hit by
she's
a
gonna help
flaming
me out.
arrow. No. Okay.
Well, luckily she takes half damage from the piercing, but double damage from the fire.
Marcus.
Marcus's turn. He's going to look over the edge at Mr. Fuckface down there. Not know what he's yelling and pointing about, but he's gonna shoot him.
That'll hit.
Oh, also blessed strikes.
That is 18, right?
Yes. Does blessed strikes apply to all attacks, or is it just one attack per turn? Until the
I
start.
don't know.
Yeah. Okay. As his bonus action, he's gonna use that weird thing that he can use his wisdom modifier amount of times to make an extra attack with his weapon.
Oh, the War Priest thing?
Yeah. Ooh.
That will miss.
You do that 4 more times.
But that Hobgoblin is barely hanging on. Alrighty. Walter.
Walter could reach this man with his 10-foot reach. And he's going to booming pitchfork this fucker.
Moving pitchfork. Which one? This guy?
Yeah, pink bug Blair
Bug-
witch.
Bug Blair Witch Project. Very good.
31.
31. Holy shit.
Make that a common or combo. I want to push back that way. 5 feet. Roll damage.
Oh. Alrighty.
36.
36. All right. As you wind up and slam into him, and you see pushing him back 5 feet, right
Push
there.
him here.
Push him right there. Okay. As he just slides back across the cobblestones, trying to like dig his bugbear feet in to slow himself down, and he looks up at you, Morningstar ready.
Right, Walter moves 5 feet here, and bonus action, help Ed. How does he look after that, actually?
Oh, bloodied.
Bloody. Okay, bonus action, help Ed. With Bugbear 5e.
Okay. Very well. Bruce.
Bruce is just gonna move up and take a shot at the guy that Mark is shooting at too.
Okay. That'll hit. Alright, so Marcus shoots him, and the dude's like barely hanging on, and like he's looking up at him, he's like squinting really hard, and then you just kind of lean over the edge, and it just goes right through his forehead and instantly kills him.
Yeah. And then Giraffe, with my bonus action, I'm gonna command Giraffe to swing at the this other orc.
Okay,
So 20 plus 8, so 14.
that'll hit.
Alright, and it's 2d12 plus 4. So 19 damage.
He is dead. As Giraffe claims yet another kill, another notch in his proverbial pitchfork.
A lot of flank are falling off of Giraffe currently.
Oh, Giraffe's not looking good.
Giraffe is very critical.
Let's see.
The field giraffe.
Alrighty. Right. This group is over here now. Thing is falling over. They're gonna climb up to back. They're gonna climb up. And attempt to go back. Oh, not that far back. Oh well. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna attempt to begin climbing the wall. Another group. Actually, I'll say, yeah, hold on. That guy up here also would have called in for an ogre. Start running. Just with a ladder. This group over here, this guy gets up to like right here. And this hobgoblin's gonna try and like sort of like get towards that corner there beneath, so he's like not within range of any musket fire. And hobgoblin, sorry, not bugbear. The bugbears are going to take some swings at Giraffe.
No,
Giraffe, no!
Giraffe, no! Look out behind you!
He can't hear us. He has his
Screaming
AirPods in.
Bruce is screaming at the top of his lungs as both of them hit.
Are they both hit? Oh my god!
Oh, he's done already.
Oh. And as the first blow lays Giraffe low.
No!
Yeah, no. It collapses, and the other bugbear just kind of like holds his Morningstar like, oh, I wanted to hit it. And then they turn their attention in the direction of the wall. That's it for them. This group over here.
We lost the best warrior among us.
Are just
Goddamn right.
fucked.
I mean, the Umber Hulk.
The one Umber Hulk.
Is he being trolled?
He So the way how it works, wait, did Jarvis ever in character tell you guys about the necklace and the collars?
Nope.
No, I mean he told us we could
Okay.
use the collars for something. I don't think he ever
He's
explained.
He's always
what.
been super vague
No,
about
no.
it.
I was
Yeah.
vague about it, but I did state that they do have a controlling property.
So it
I
seems
will,
like
I will say the other people are incapacitated, if that matters for the controlling.
it does. Yeah. So essentially, above board, the other one was necklace linked to collars. This one is not necklace linked to collars. It is the chain itself being held by someone is what's propelling them forward. When you killed the first guy, that's why they weren't able to move, was because the other two had to take control and start moving them. The Umber Hulk, not being commanded to do anything, but seeing things in front of him, is going to lash out and consume the goblin.
Yay.
It's not currently being commanded, so it's going to... I'm only going to do the one attack because I have a feeling that the goblin's going to, and then you watch as it just picks it up and just starts eating it.
Goblin
And
gets
some of them...
unstunned when he starts being eaten.
yeah. As he gets torn apart. The others are stunned, so they can't really... They're stunned for another reason, not because of the goblin, but I imagine they'd still be stunned if they saw that. So they just remain facing forward, not even taking any note of it. Jarvis.
Okay, has that floating guy done anything since I shot him?
As of yet, no. He remains there.
Right then.
Are you keeping your focus on him, like actively perceiving him through the scope? Or are you like
I
trying
would have had to
move
take my
around?
eyes off and to reload. Then I would have
Okay.
looked back to the scope. Would he have moved?
Yeah, he's no longer there.
Shit. Oh. I don't know. As wait, where's the metal spike?
The metal spike. I would say if you're going to if you're going to actively look for that, I would say it would take your action.
Yeah. So Jarvis.
Just remember, you have a hobgoblin and wyvern
Yeah.
rapidly approaching your location, and in your
Yeah, I'm
short
not
range.
worried about that. I'm honestly not worried about that right now. What I am going to do is use my action to communicate from Pip to Ed. Hey Ed, there's a flying invisible mage going about on the enemy side. Keep a worry out from him and inform the others. Oh.
I'm not. All right, you communicate this to Ed,
Yeah,
who
so
you are
technically,
also currently in control of. Very good.
yeah, because literally that's the only ally within proximity.
No, I know. I get you.
And Walter would have heard it.
Where's Walter?
Next to Ed.
Oh, fuck! His background color was blending in so well with the battle.
It does blend pretty well.
It does, yeah, it does a bit.
Yeah, I didn't crop it.
So yeah, Jarvis's voice would have rang out to both Ed and Walter. Yeah, there's a flying fucking mage who's invisible up in the sky. I currently lost sight of him because I had to change out some ammo. Keep on the lookout and be looking for him. Remember, invisible.
I don't know what to do with that information.
Really? There's someone who can.
Relay it to someone who can.
Also, might have pissed him off because I shot him.
Oh, great.
That starts his action. For his
Okay.
bonus action, Helfreen will. Actually, no. Zeus will move like this, get in melee with this bugbear and start fucking it up. And Helfreen will come over here, take the dodge action, and here's a cool thing. Wait, no. Can Zeus do this? Oh no, it requires my bonus action to do that. So yeah, Helfreen just takes the action to dodge.
Which one did you charge? The bugbear?
Huh? Disadvantage on attacks against it, yes.
Zeus with the bugbear and sniping stuff.
Wait, did you
Robot.
hit the bugbear or the orc? You're not clicking on anyone. You're clicking on an empty space.
Oh, give me a moment. The bugbear was still
assuming
there
it's-
on my screen.
Okay. I'm assuming it's the bugbear. That's fine though. Okay.
Would have rather
And she had
not go
Helfreen.
there so the bugbear can take thunder damage. Okay.
So could if he tramples his friend?
He could.
Well, since Helfreen was here, yeah, takes the dog action though.
Well, you were up. It wouldn't provoke attack of opportunity.
I know,
yeah.
but still taking the dodge action because that's what they do by default.
Got you. Okay,
That's the turn.
Aaron.
Okay. Bonus action is going to be spent commanding the item to attack the ogre. Action. Is that within 90 feet? Take it elsewhere. So I'm going to. Actually, no. This script out here. 20 feet. So centered on Robald 5e. We're dropping us sleep.
Sleep. Okay. So it wouldn't get the guys up on the siege tower, but the
So these
Robald,
will-
unless it's a sphere, or is it a?
It's a sphere. It's a range.
Alright, so then it wouldn't get them.
Yeah. So starting with whichever of them has the lowest current hit points, it starts putting people to sleep of those four.
The orc and the Robald.
Okay, how much? Okay. It's
The orc is 15, and the Robald is 11.
was also
But-
15. Okay.
No, but there's not enough for any of the others
Yeah, that's fine.
because all the
They
rest of them
see-
are at full health.
And then dancing item will just fly up and slam the back of this man's head.
Alrighty. Roll to command and slay, and that'll hit.
Oh, really? 14.
15. Okay. It hits him but he seems unfazed. He is determined to get the ladder to the wall.
Okay. It is turn.
Alrighty. Only one of those is alive. He is going to spur the dragon, the wyvern, another 80 feet. He's 690. Ed?
Let's go! And
Ed has
Ed
advantage
shared the
on
information.
this
He
guy.
Ed was
But she
also
will.
given information he was told to give to others.
right, he will shout out across to everyone. Guys, invisible mage! Look
Heard
out
Ed so
for
panicked
it!
before.
With his larger vocal cords, I think everyone could hear that.
Oh, definitely.
Does that take his action?
Now all of Cape Town will know you're here.
No, all of Cape Town. No, I'll say that won't take your action.
Okay, proceeds to punch.
Which one?
Punch Bugbear 5e!
You have advantage on the first strike.
That'll hit.
Add a 4 to that.
From
Kill quest.
Kill
You add my
Quest.
proficiency bonus to it. To the damage.
4. So, 25.
25. As your whatever, you know what I mean, lashes out and
Luffy
quite
fist.
literally just fucking wombo slams him. He is dead.
Pulls it back, reels, punches the other orc.
Did not have advantage on that.
Oh, 17, my bad.
17 will hit.
Not bad.
21. Yeah, that'll kill that orc.
Dwarf, did you hear me?
The dwarf heard him. Yeah.
It's alright. Not sure if I should even try to roleplay his head.
Those are your actions. That's it for him.
Yep, and I can't really move anymore, or else I'll be breaking shit.
All right. He just kind of like shrugs to that and is more concerned with everything else that's happening. He's like, "Lads, keep an eye out for an invisible mage! Fire!" And you hear the muskets go off again, and you watch as these row of guys down here will start to take some damage, which will kill that orc. And knock the chieftain and the both of the chieftains technically, because right, it's if they take damage they get knocked out of it.
Yep.
Right, and also this hobgoblin back here will perish, but they do take damage, and the bullets would not have hit because they didn't aim for him. They didn't aim for the Umber Hulks. So, well, actually, yeah. Well, even if the other Umber Hulk comes back, it doesn't mean the battering ram will move. So I'll say it gets hit and some damage gets done to it. But the two ogres that command them are still hypnotically suggested, patterned, hypnotoad. And with that, at the top of the turn, he says that. And hold on. Let
Meteor
me
swarm.
just make sure of something here. You hold on. All of you, even you, Jarvis, would hear within your mind, irregulars, you stand in the way of my lord's game. And when you hear that, all of a sudden materializing in front of the gate,
Like I fucking said!
It is not
Does
a
it seem
mage.
like a magical effect?
That is not a
Does it
mage.
seem like a
Never mind!
Does it seem like he
What is
a
that?
magical effect that brought him in?
it seems like he, like, literally instant transmission.
Okay.
What eldritch horror is this?
You see before you. Oh, hold on. Jesus.
Wait, no, there's
Jump
hands,
scare?
there's legs. What biblical accurate depiction of an angel is this?
Hold on. Oh, it's because I'm on GM, that's why. Yeah, so you see this mighty
Oh.
creature.
Oh,
it
fuck,
has
this is an
Dylan's
art.
name on
This is
it.
an OG commission.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Uh,
As it hoists.
Dost thou
uh,
even hoist?
It hoists its massive warhammer that, even though despite its size, it still seems too big for it to wield, as it brings it on high and cracks it into the drawbridge, and you watch as it shatters. The gate beyond it is still closed, like the doors, but the drawbridge
It's gone.
effectively is gone. Yeah.
out of curiosity, what vibes am I getting off of this thing?
What? You. Oh, hold on, wait. Does he have a thing, or is that the other guy?
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
You.
Marcus sensing Celestial or Fiend?
Marcus is sensing simultaneously both.
That's
I mean,
concerning.
it's ass.
And I would even say this creature, while it has a halo above its head, it is shattered in places, and instead of like that traditional like yellow with the white ring around it, it's black with like a white ring around it. And there are even places where like you think that should be it almost looks like fur covering its body. That's not. It's its wings like furled over it like armor. And
how tall is this thing?
it is technically huge, right? Yeah, 3x3 is huge.
Yeah, it's huge, but how tall is it?
Enough for you to peek part of its form. No, that would be too big, right?
Well,
Sure,
he
it
has
might-
height. He has Overwatch.
Yeah, so you'd
Upwards of
you'd see like the upper portion of it, like shoulders up.
So
It's
I can at
pretty
least see
fucking
the
big.
top portion of its body. That's all
Yeah.
I need for Jarvis to think, ooh, new component for my arm.
And once it does that, and it shatters the drawbridge, it would hoist the hammer once more and
Oh.
slam against the door. The
Okay.
door, Holly would hear the crack like under the pressure, but the door does not budge.
Eric's
And-
knowledge of the great battle of Helm's Deep comes to save us.
And it will. That is all it will do, but it will remain for now. The orcs.
Is there a metal bar sticking out of its chest?
Oh yeah, that the Jarvis shot it with. So it's just to jump scare you again. You see like all those like nails that seem to be like in its one shoulder slash like sorry, that would be its like right pectoral. Over towards like where the sash comes down, there's just the spike sticking out of it down there, and it seems
fuck, that's
completely
not it.
unaffected.
All right,
Yeah.
that's the invisible thing. Okay.
Oh! Oh, fuck. Oh. It bleeds. Therefore it can die.
Possibly. Two of these guys are asleep.
Possibly.
I think these two over here were part of that left group. They were. So they're still up there. This guy is going to rush up and start climbing the stairs. And this one, as well, is going to get to the bottom of the stairs. The Howdah is going to begin climbing. And I think with its movement, I could be incorrect. Okay, so it has the speed, but I'm going to give it a athletics check because it doesn't have a climbing speed.
It's just half movement. Yeah.
Oh, it's just half movement? Alright, then he gets halfway up. The Howdah's halfway up the wall. That's them. Onwards to the next group. I think a lot of them are dead from that group.
Well, they're either dead or these three in front of the that are stunned.
Yeah,
Or not
that's who
stunned.
they are. Yeah, they're not
no
gonna
further.
really do much. The Wyvern. The Wyvern moves another one. What was it? 80? 160?
He is rapidly approaching your location. Start running.
Wyverns in your area.
Holly, you. Someone is at the door now.
And they're knocking.
You could say that.
Okay. Holly. Getting to where can see down the gate. Is going to hold the action to do the armor at whatever appears behind the knocking gate.
Okay. Alrighty. Marcus.
Marcus will hop up onto the battlement and run to here. And look at the creature. Does it look familiar to him?
Roll a religion check. Make a religion check.
It's God.
I will use my inspiration to reroll that. And add a d6 for knowledge of the past life.
Okay. Okay, so for a total of 25.
Technically, think he has bardic. I think he was one of the ones that had bardic inspiration too.
Yeah, I think you've made like the full round.
Yeah.
I mean,
2d10.
if you
I'll
want.
take the 8.
Yeah, so it's
Okay,
25 plus 8 is it's a 33.
that's really high. Beck, meet me in secrets.
Oh, God.
Don't fucking shush me, bitch.
Just gonna always do it. This entity, as Marcus looks down on it, there are significant elements to which this would be some sort of angelic creature, almost reminiscent of like a solar. But there's this evil corruption to it. It has an infernal feel, which is why he's getting like the double ping. Even that there's like a dark mass sort of like stretched across its face, digging within the veins. And this thing with, what is that technically? You said you took the 8. It was a 25, so
It was 30.
32.
It was either 32 or 33.
He searches the depths of his mind for what he knows from his past life, but also what he knows from his current life. And he believes this to be an archangel.
A corrupted archangel.
Yeah. And if he were to put a name to this angel based upon just how he looks and what he has done thus far, and I would say too, I didn't add this, I should have added as like a bit of flavor. When the hammer impacted, there was like this resounding thunderclap thereafter. He believes this to be the Archangel Uriel.
Uriel. Okay.
He is known as the Hammer of God. So, and that's what you get.
All right. Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Don't fucking
Finch does
shush
not
me,
have a
bitch.
concentration.
Marcus looks slightly terrified. Very terrified, actually.
Is this like some sort of bastardized mutation of an Imperium or something?
Is he in the mood for shit talking? Let's see. What would you say the DC on this would be at 20?
Probably.
Yeah, he's not in the mood for shit talking. He's scared of this thing. He's just going to shoot it.
Okay.
Well, that's all the information I needed.
That's
It's
misses.
gonna miss.
I'm
Yeah.
going to use a bonus action to fire again. I crit this thing.
Oh my god. Yeah, that'll hit.
621 plus 7 is 28 damage.
Give me
Unless you resist or
yeah,
immune to those three type.
give me a moment here. So hold on.
Is Memento Deus magic?
It is magic.
That is.
Ooh. Have you said about getting synaptic static at some point?
He's a cleric.
No, not
Talking to me.
the cleric. I'm talking about for Aaron.
Doesn't synaptic static do damage? That wouldn't be very me.
Okay, good point. I have some other things.
I have Vicious Mockery and I have
Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers.
So 10 plus 6 is 16, 20, 21, and then there's.
And
the
I have Wrath of
radiant.
Nature. Wrath of Nature can do
It
damage.
strikes. He does not take any damage from
Takes no damage.
the blessed strikes.
No radiant.
Oh, the radiant. Okay, so he's immune to the radiant.
Did you say the other seemed normal?
The other ones seem normal.
Okay.
And Jarvis, just remind me here. Well, no, I'll scroll up. How much damage did you do when you shot him?
How much damage I did from?
Yeah.
It was the 20. It was the 28 the hit that I asked to use. If you want to
Right.
put damage into him, I did magical piercing damage. If that matters.
13 piercing.
13, and then the Archangel is what type of damage? Is that
Force.
same weapon
Force.
damage? Force? Okay.
That is force damage.
Alright, yeah, he would have taken that. Alright.
So did he take the piercing?
Yeah. Well, your weapon's magical because you used a magical creature part to construct it.
Yeah.
That's how
yeah.
I've been going with that. So yeah, I mean it's not a +1, but it's
Oh,
magical. for
Walter's out of the
purpose overcoming
tournament because I replaced his
resistances.
token. Shit, hold on, I can fix it. It was used right after Marcus.
It was a 14, I think.
Yeah, there we go. Just
So that sounds
reloaded
about right. Yeah.
But my weapon is a +1.
Oh, is it a +1? Oh yeah. That's right. I remember. Gotcha. All right. So you shoot him, and it hits, and it turns and looks at you.
This-
Marcus.
It is going to.
Oh, it's gonna use a reaction to attack.
It is going to teleport behind you.
No.
The fuck? It does what?
As in a spell teleport, Dylan.
As in
Or
a
it's a
legendary action teleport.
But is it casting a spell with its action, or is it just a natural teleport?
Let me see.
Is it Misty stepping, or is it just?
Magically teleports along with any equipment it is wearing up to 125 feet to 120 feet to an unoccupied space.
That's not Misty stuff.
It is just the legendary action teleport.
Okay. I needed to know if I could counterspell, and it sounds like not.
No, unfortunately.
He's
not.
entering this necrotic area for the first time on a turn, so he needs to make a save.
He does. You're
Does he take
absolutely right.
Does he take necrotic damage?
Yeah, is he immune
We're about to
to
find
the
out.
6 necrotic damage?
Oh, you're gonna find out. 6 necrotic damage.
He
is
actually
a wisdom
reflects
save.
6 necrotic damage. He
So
fails.
he fails, which means he would take the
Uh-huh.
full damage, and you watch as the necrotic energy heals him.
Oh!
Marcus.
Radiant immunity.
Marcus
necrotic
pisses his pants.
absorption.
He drops concentration on spirit on the spirit guardians. Seeing
So,
that happen.
just clarify. Radiant immunity, necrotic absorption?
Yep,
Yep.
Fuck.
that's terrifying.
Look, I'm not gonna throw something at you that's impossible.
No,
But
no.
he does-
it's just
but
that
it does
we need to
have
figure
some
out this
tricks.
monster.
Yeah, it does have some tricks, though. I will say that. It is not
And
your
Ed?
conventional creature.
Oh, Ed's gonna have to wrestle this fucker to the ground.
He can certainly
If
try.
Marcus was able to tell people, he's too a bit scared by this to let people know. But I don't think it's a good idea. Oh God, we're so
I mean,
Well,
dead.
you
Marcus-
better tell Ed, 'cause
Mar-
Ed's gonna do
Marcus
what Ed's
chose
gonna
to shoot
do.
this man, which means most of us are following his lead because we saw his fear.
I mean, I feel like he would shoot this thing out of fear, Dylan. Right?
That,
mean,
yeah.
that's-
Oh, yeah.
That's fair, but I mean, it also feels like because we saw him see some level of recognition and be immediately afraid of him and shoot him. So I think it's fair, unless he says something. At least some of us are probably going to attack it.
Marcus. Well, that was the end of his turn, right? Because he used his legendary action.
Yep, legendary act can
Yeah.
only be.
Yeah, so that's
After a
everything he
creature's
does.
Yeah, I would have said sorry because I wasn't sure if that was because you'd done the movement, the action, and the bonus action, so I figured that was the end of his turn. Unless there
Marcus
was
probably
something
would
else.
say something. He's like, corrupted archangel, corrupted archangel.
Nothing to fuck.
What the
All
fuck's an
right.
archangel?
Clearing corruption a minor favor.
dude, what do you think?
I don't know, because it's corrupting the natural order. So it seems like something he'd be on board with. It's not asking for.
You know, you could try on your
That
turn.
might work.
Okay, Walter.
Walter sees that Marcus is terrified. Pretty sure Ed has this handled. Is going to take off flying this way and quick draw this archangel.
Okay.
Get away from Marcus! And quick draw. That's booming pitchfork revolver. There it is. Bang!
That'll hit. Okay, and that is 18.
That is non-magical damage.
That is 9. As you shoot it, and it impacts, and it seems to hit him for more than he expected it to, and he just kind of looks at the wound, just kind of like shrugs it off, and then goes back to locking eyes with Marcus.
I mean, it did away the amount it healed.
It did. It did.
No.
Alrighty, if that's all for you, Bruce.
Guys, did we like Gate Town that much? Can we just like get out of here? Okay. Bruce is currently seeing red and didn't even realize there's corrupted archangel next to him. So he's gonna move over here and cast lightning bolt at the two bugbears that killed Giraffe.
Okay.
They have incurred your wrath.
So they're gonna have to make dex saves. Oh, I love bugbears.
Nope.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. 37 halved was it 15 plus 3 is 18. So one of them, the first one, is fried outright. The second one, though, is critical.
All right. Let me just mark down that spell slot, and then that's my turn.
Okay. This group, both
Umber Hulks are free.
Both Umber Hulks are free. It moves forward to about here, about like the edge of its chain, and it is going to. Yeah, it's hungry. It's gonna grab. It's gonna try and eat the bugbear chieftain.
Gen 5e.
It's going to claw, and mandibles, which I think the first two hit. So we'll do, and it's 14. The chieftain takes damage and immediately snaps out of it and looks at this thing, sees that it's no longer under anyone's command, looks around at all of its friends, and then it looks back at the bug, and it's going to have to make the wisdom saving throw, I think, for its or is it intelligence for the confusing gaze? It's charisma.
Fun
Okay.
with that.
We're thankfully out of range for it.
Yeah. Fails. It is confused. What does confused do again?
It's the confused spell.
Can't
Or
take
is it
actions
something?
until the start of its next turn, and on rolls to determine what it does during that turn. Oh, okay. Got you. Alright. It's the confusing gaze ability of the... It's not a spell. It's
I
the
mean,
magical
it might be. It's similar to confusion.
Probably, yeah.
That's
That's
the effect of confused spell.
Upon seeing this creature appear and break down the drawbridge and begin engaging the forces on the wall, at first they were all kind of standing stock still, terrified. Then they seem to realize it's on their side, so they're kind of like empowered. So much so that this guy runs up and is going to join the fray. The ogre finally makes it over here, and on his next turn he's going to
Take attack of opportunity.
He would, yeah. He's gonna put the ladder down, but go ahead. That'll hit.
Does anyone have a
13
banishment
force.
spell?
Nope.
Kind of.
Kind of. And I think
Marcus
this
did
one
not
will
prepare banishment because he wasn't expecting
run
to
up there.
extra planar entities.
He'll move back over here, and this bugbear just got fucking electrocuted, so he just kind of like limps up over to here. The other group, they begin climbing, and actually I'm going to have them dash to climb up the battlement. And that'll be... Oh, these guys were part of that group. This one's going to cross, and that one's going to cross. And these guys are not in that group, so they can't climb up yet. Yeah, let me take the little pink dots off them, because that doesn't matter for them right now. But they will cross, and I think this guy has a little bit extra movement, so you can get up to him. And he's gonna make attacks. He's gonna make 2 scimitar attacks. Oh boy, that dwarf is probably gonna die. That dwarf is dead. That's it for them.
Let's just start.
Jarvis.
I was thinking, should they start going back? Ah, fuck, I gotta deal with this asshole first. Aiming at the wyvern.
Okay. Not at disadvantage because it's within your short range now.
Yep.
That'll hit. 13.
Still flying.
Still flying. It is, with that hit, it has just reached bloodied. That hits. There, 15. But it is still coming. It takes the hits, and like you kind of see like its wings like falter for a second and like drop a little bit, but then it flaps back up and continues on the path.
I'm going to communicate to my mechanical companions to start retreating and to get Ed's attention to retreat if need be. Even though that will be pointless because Ed's going to fight the big angel thing.
He totally would.
He definitely would. He wouldn't
It's
even
bigger
mention
than
it.
him. It needs to die.
How big is the drop from the roof to the battlement?
Oh, for Ed?
No, for Zeus.
Either way, from that roof to the battlement, the wall's 40 feet. The roof would probably be, what is it? If it's a 2-story building, it's 20 feet, and then the roof is probably like another, like half of that. So we'll call it like 15.
Okay. Zeus will hop down.
Okay.
Any checks?
No checks. I'll just say is a little bit of a actually, you know what? Make me an acrobatics check to see if he takes any damage.
Okay. 10.
Damn. Yeah, it's just gonna be a d6. 2.
He hasn't taken any damage yet, so it's fine.
Alrighty. So you have him moving.
He still has some movement left, funny enough. Gets there.
Okay, cool.
Helfreen is just flying.
Gotcha.
And let me set Helfreen's slight height now because of how high they are.
Yeah, we 50 feet up? Because you said he was 10 feet above the battlement?
Yeah, so yeah, 50.
Yep. Okay. The Goblin Warlord is going to spurt forward another 80 feet. What were we at last? Was it 690?
We're at 850, so now it's at 930.
930, okay. 930 out of 1,000. Which means it'll be
Regular
on
movement
you.
next turn.
Yeah. Damn. Aaron.
Okay, bonus action going to commanding the item new target acquired. The big guy.
Okay. And it can fly, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it flies.
Okay.
It has it hovers actually. Well, it has a fly 30 hover, so it doesn't. If it gets knocked prone, it doesn't fall.
Got you.
Action. Wait. Okay. We're going to use Mary's focused hypnosis on Corrupted Archangel.
Okay. Wisdom save DC 17.
Is he immune to charm?
This is a. Oh, let me check. He's not immune to charm. However, he does have magic resistance. I didn't roll it for the last one, and I had forgotten, but I'm not going to retcon that. There we go. As it
Okay.
kind of takes him over for a second, and then he just shakes his head.
Fuck, I rolled a
Shining away.
19. Oof.
Movement. Going to cancel that. Going to move to the back of the wall. And then the dancing item will go to here, and then action dash.
Alrighty. Ed. Big man. It's big man time.
It's gonna take. Only if Jarvis was here, he would have teleported me over. So what
I
Ed's
mean,
gonna
Ed
do
also
is-
sees the oncoming orcs here, so I don't know what he would prioritize.
He's the only one left to fight them.
That is true. Is this an? Wait, is that a mage orc?
No.
That's a
What is that
Warhammer
then?
orc.
So, they're all Warhammer. No. It's,
Okay,
he's not a
he's
mage
gonna-
orc. You saw him attack with a scimitar to slay that dwarf.
I'll punch him for killing the dwarf.
Alrighty. Punch him good.
Also, I gotta remember that he can attack 3 times, not 2.
How can you attack 3 times?
And
It's level 11, you get the extra attack for 3.
I thought he used a bonus action to punch.
that's when he has them grappled as Tavern
Grappled.
Brawler.
Right.
Yep.
He's not been doing that because there's been too many of them, and grappling them does not help at this moment.
No. No, not.
Oh,
Probably. You don't know. It could.
he'll punch this guy.
Okay.
Does that hit him?
That guy, that just misses.
Again,
That'll hit. As he takes a meaty thwack of 14. He's not quite bloodied, but he's looking damaged.
hey guys, should we back up a bit, or should we just stay on here and fight him off? That's what Ed will say.
I don't think we're at risk of being overrun just yet.
It's more so
No, the
falling
risk-
back
the risk is the big
for
thing.
the allies. But that's just me. But yeah, that's Ed's turn.
Okay. Yorick will. Yorick. Whichever. He will. Fight, lads, fight! And you would hear as like the muskets ring out from below again, and this whole big group up here will take another pelting as the bugbear, the chieftain, the Umber Hulk, plural. They all look pretty bloodied now, having taken another barrage of musket fire, and the two guys behind them would also be getting hit. They're not bloodied, however, but they do get knocked out of their thing. And they both see that the Umber Hulks are kind of going a little bit crazy and eating their friends. The other trebuchet, technically, no, I don't think they've been able to load because this guy's here, so... fuck it, I'll give them one. What was it, a D20 plus 5, right? 5 is 16. Another rock will fly down, and was it 10d8? Oh yeah, that guy dies. As another one of their leaders smooshed back up here. This group. It's his group. Most of his group has been wiped out. There's the the bugbear and the orc chieftain. They're going to. This guy's he's just going to rush the gate, leaving his friend for dead. This one having to deal with the. Nope, he's confused, so I have to roll.
Does the Umber Hulk attack of opportunity?
Do they have a reach of 10 feet? Oh, wait, no, yeah, you're right. He was right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Umber Hulk definitely would have. No one's controlling it right now, so it'll clomb. I don't think that hits.
It also started its turn within 30 feet of an Umber Hulk and could see its eyes.
That is true. Let's see. Where is it?
He could avert his eyes if he's not surprised.
Well, he knew that they were there when they ran into the area, and he was purposefully not looking at them and charging forward. So he kind of just got stopped looking at the gate. And, I mean, a quick look to his left would have... People are dead here? And he hears the Umber Hulk behind him, so, yeah, I'll just say for the purpose of this, he ran. He didn't even look back. He was, I guess, smart enough to do that. The bugbear chieftain. What do I have to do for it? I have to roll to determine what he does or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that?
a D8. 1 to 4, the creature does nothing. 5 or 6, the creature takes no action but uses all its movement to move in a random direction. It does nothing.
Does nothing.
Does nothing. It's terrified. This one, that group. It's these guys. They're gonna climb up and cross. Actually, no, they're gonna climb up. They hadn't gotten all the way up yet. So they're up here getting ready to cross because it's fucking 40 feet of stairs. Holly's still waiting, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. The wyvern.
Holding action for armor.
Now, at this point, even though it's down here in the bottom left corner, would be accurate to the situation because the wyvern has landed on the roof next to you, Jarvis, without using all of its movement, and it's going to attack you. It is going to bite.
Nope.
It's not. And then it's going to hit you with the stinger.
Oh no. Yeah, that's.
Hey, I need a con save for the poison. Okay, so you only take half. We'll call that 14. So 13
That is a
piercing.
total of 27 damage.
Yes, and that is the wyvern's turn. Marcus,
Scary man.
very scary man.
No, scary man's turn.
Oh, you're
went for
right.
Mark.
Yes. I should have.
Because Marcus shot him on his turn.
Yeah. He's at the top of the turn order. Let me do this, and I'll put him in. Because for whatever reason. Oh, that works. I think he has a better dex than Marcus anyway, so I'll shift him up. He is going to look at Marcus, and he will say, "Yeah, I think Marcus. What languages does Marcus speak?"
Celestial, Common, Infernal, Guitar. Oh, not Guitar. Abyssal.
He will say to him
Guitar is my favorite language.
in Celestial, "I smell the fetid stench of the hells on you. You will be the first to fall to the hammer of God." And he's gonna swing with this big fucking warhammer.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh.
And as the hammer impacts into Marcus, he feels this reverberation throughout his body as the additional thunder damage, and you all hear this thunderclap as it echoes.
Marcus is almost critical.
I don't have a way to check this off. He only does that once a turn, so he's going to come with the second swing. It will not have
Miss.
the thunder damage. Okay, very well.
Marcus
Was
rolls
just
out
saying
of the
that
way
as
of the
a
second
forewarning.
hit.
Yeah, as he just impacts the ground and the whole battlement shakes as yet another thunderous clap strikes. And I'll say, like, it doesn't deafen you guys, but like everybody across the battlefield hears it. It's like one of those like 300 feet type deals. It's fucking loud. And that is it for Uriel.
As he's going to hold monster.
Okay. Alright, he does have magic resistance. So the
DC
advantage.
18.
DC 18.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Unfortunate. Does Bruce have silvery barbs?
He does. Let me check if I have it prepared. It is not prepared.
Unfortunate. Well, there goes his last 5th level spell, and you can't move away because you can't disengage.
No.
Does he piss himself again?
Roll for piss?
His bladder's empty.
It's only
Um,
been 6 seconds.
Yeah, as you attempt to, and like it very briefly holds him for a second, but then shrugs it off once more.
I reek of hells. You reek of the hells. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately?
Is he actually saying that?
Yep.
He just responds, "Insolent worm." Walter.
Walter is coming to Marcus's rescue.
Alton's gotta hit him with that counter combo.
He'll fly up about 5 feet. And is going to, seeing that the gun did not really do much, he's going to arc zap.
Okay.
Hey, Archangel. Apparently you're corrupted, so guess you're not being elected next turn.
Oh.
A 19 just misses.
Oh.
What?
It would have done 7 lightning damage. It does not hit.
Is it just off to the side?
Bonus action. Bonus action switch Knight's Glaive from piercing to bludgeoning.
Okay. Ready. Bruce.
Okay, Bruce turns his attention to the giant fucking evil thing, and he's gonna drop well, as he casts this, he's gonna drop concentration. He's going to cast Polymorph on the giant fucking monster.
Let's hope this actually works.
He doesn't
This
have
is
immutable form.
It does not. Was it a wisdom save?
Yep, wisdom save.
She has
This was not
advantage.
kind of shape changer. I never realized that part.
Fails.
Fails.
Does that mean you
And
can't
you
polymorph
too?
a werewolf?
As this becomes
Perhaps.
a little bunny rabbit for an hour.
Okay. You turn him into a little bunny rabbit.
Heck
Okay,
that
does it-
fucking rabbit!
Okay. I thought that was going to go a very different way.
Marcus has an idea.
Wait, for how long?
It's an hour. As long
I
as
don't
it's
think he can
concentrating.
repeat the save.
It's not.
No,
It
you
just
don't.
is.
You better keep concentration, because that bunny rabbit does not have much.
But I see a butterfly, so I'm getting distracted. So I need to make a concentration check.
Fuck out of here.
Bruce, get away from the wall!
The game is now protect Bruce at all costs.
Oh,
yeah.
I do have my movement, so it would be smart to start fucking running.
I mean, the stairs are right there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Run, two,
The
Okay.
barrel
The
would
barrel.
return to a barrel, yeah?
yeah, the barrel's just a barrel.
Okay. Alright, yeah, as you sprint down the stairs away from the itty bitty whittle bunny rabbit. Amazing. Alrighty. That group, they are all effectively snapped out of it due to being barraged by musket fire. The ogres, will hoist the chains once more and get them moving. Not before the Umber Hulk, I'll say, even though they're technically in the same thing, it really, really, really wants to eat that bugbear. The bugbear dies. He eats
He
the
hungry.
bugbear. He hungry. The other one was hungry too. With them dead. Just for the purpose of this, I'm gonna move him back to like right there. Move
Let
that
him
one
drop.
there. And gonna move forward and get there. As the battering ram approaches the gate, this group, this guy is going to run up. The broker's going to run up. These ones on the wall. Bugbear's going to move to Ed. Bark is going to move to Ed. And the chieftain's going to get right there, but he seems to be going for the dwarf. And the chieftain will... Jeez, so many pages. Where is it? Bugbear. Make 2 attacks on the dwarf. Both of those hit. The dwarf falls. The orc and the bugbear. The orc is going to make a single great axe attack on Ed.
What do you roll?
24.
It hits. I was able to boost his AC, but not by much.
Yeah, for 11 slashing, and then the regular bugbear will make a single Morningstar attack for 24, which is a
What
crit
the fuck?
for 17 piercing.
Stone's Endurance.
Okay, for stone endurance.
What is that? It's a D12 minus.
I think it's D12 plus his con, right?
D12 plus con, so that's gonna be a. Oh. 1 damage.
Okay, nice. Some good shit. Do I have a ladder? Wonder if I have a ladder real quick. Oh, I do. As on that turn, the ogre is gonna throw down the ladder and start climbing, and the bugbear is gonna start climbing the ladder, and the hobgoblin. But I think that's gonna end up using all their movement. And this bugbear is gonna move up, like right about there. And this guy is going to rush in a little bit further to there. Oh, this guy. He was part of this group. But yeah, Jarvis, you're up. The wyvern has landed next to you with the hobgoblin on top of it.
How bad is the wyvern looking?
The wyvern is, yeah, he's bloodied.
Hey, I see a magic trick.
Just looks at you weird.
Jarvis will teleport 90 feet to another building.
Okay. And you just pop out of there, and they both immediately start looking around, like, what the fuck? Where did he go? And then
Is it possible to break the line of sight so they can't see me?
if you could put yourself, yeah, if you've got movement after that, I'll say you could just zip and then run around behind like a chimney or something.
Like, did I just develop some new sniper tactic or shit?
They just start looking around angrily, not knowing where the hell you went.
Alright. Nope. That's fucking awesome. However, that poison was not comfortable.
No, it is not. Wyvern's scary, even at higher level.
Jarvis, what you got, man?
Anyone got any instant death
frickin'
effects?
Cursed Archangel is now a bunny. So I'll just use this time to just literally regain some fortitude. I think I'm just gonna keep where I am for right now and use my bonus action to use Hellfring to start popping off some of the guys that are near Ed.
Okay.
I'll go for Bugbear.
All right, Bugbear 5e. Shuto.
Wait, did we skip Aaron's turn? Oh, you're talking about
No.
No, Aaron.
Helfrey. Yeah.
That'll hit. That will kill the Bugbear.
Its head just goes.
It just Gallagher.
I was thinking more. It's just the side of its head just opened up, and its brain matter just coated its buddies.
Sure, yeah. Goes like in one ear and out the other.
Now, do we want to stop here?
I was gonna get to when it got back to the top of the turn.
Okay. Then that's my turn. Go.
All right, Hobgoblin. Not knowing where you are, will use his action to spur the wyvern back up again. About, we'll say 30 feet into the sky, since I think I already have his token at 30 feet, and he begins looking around, trying to find you. And you technically didn't roll stealth. He just catches the tiniest glimpse of your white hair over a smokestack from his elevation, and has the wyvern swoop down. Oh wait, no, you said 90 feet. So yeah, it starts swooping 50 feet in that direction. That's for him. Aaron.
How does Ed look?
It's fine.
Okay.
If anything, you should focus on Marcus.
No. So Ed is not bloodied, correct?
He's fucking not bloody.
Okay. We are going to drop a, where did I find it? There. We're going to drop a 5th level sleep.
Oh, that's what you're worried about.
Okay.
Yeah, Ed's got 95 HP.
Roll your thing. Excuse me.
Sleep. 5th level. It covers 58 hit points.
58. I think he would knock out. He would knock out.
It does get those two on because they're on top of the thing, I think.
Oh, them on top of the, yeah, they're up there. And he would knock out because it goes by lowest amount of hit points first, yeah.
Yeah, and then you subtract those off of the 58.
So those 3 orcs were 15 apiece. They're all unconscious.
That's 45. Yeah,
So 13. Yeah, unfortunately, no one else would knock out.
that's fine. Bonus action. Command the item to go back to attacking the ogre. And do not touch the bunny.
What's the bunny doing now?
It
What's
thinks like a
bunny
bunny.
doing?
It's grazing.
Yeah. There's nothing to graze.
Well, that is an interesting thought. It is a divine bunny.
No, it's just a bunny.
Regular old
Because
bunny.
it has the statistics replaced.
Good point.
Bunny.
The item is going to fly over here and bash into the ogre.
Okay. Roll.
Come on and slam. Fuck.
That hits because I think his AC is an 11. Yeah, that hits. 7.
Another 7.
I think that ogre is not quite critical, but definitely past blooded.
Okay. And that is my turn.
Okay. Ed.
Realizing, oh, big guy's now a bunny and gone. All right, I'll just. Oh, this guy's asleep. Should I punch him?
Probably would
Punch
focus
who?
the guy awake.
Yeah, that's the a white guy that's nearest to him.
Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna keep punching this guy who's being a dick to me.
Okay.
Punching the scimitar guy.
Oh, the scimitar guy. Got you. Yeah, that hits. For 11.
He's still up.
He is past bloodied.
Okay, now where's the guy that critted me?
That dude right here.
Okay.
You get a punch. You get a punch.
How about a shove?
You may also do that.
Shove him 5 feet, have him fall off.
You can. It would probably kill him.
I will do that.
Okay, go ahead.
You have
I
advantage.
believe I have advantage since I'm big.
Yep.
Yep.
Advantage on athletics. Jeez Christ.
Natural 20 for a 34.
He wouldn't even.
34 beats 23.
It does by a significant margin, and you're bigger. Normally, I would say that it just remains equal, but you've got some power advantage on him. You knock him off, but because he also rolled a 20, he is literally just hanging onto the ledge with one hand. He does not fall all the way down.
Is he like on the square?
Basically, yeah, he's dangling.
Okay. It's like, oh, you're a feisty fucker. You sure you want to keep fighting and not just help us?
Why would they help you?
I don't think Ed would
I don't know.
do that.
They just watched
This
the
is
big man
Ed's
get
new
turned into a bunny.
voice.
No, but that's the thing, though. This is the orc clan that was responsible for the downfall of his people.
Oh, then never mind.
True.
I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Yeah, that sounds more like how I feel he'd be in this situation.
Yeah, Ed's been
I don't know
seeing
Ed's
red this
whole thing
entire
because
fight.
he's not here to lay down the smack.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Well,
is that it for Ed?
no. That guy's leaning on an edge. I don't think he can make an attack opportunity on me.
No, he cannot. And the other dude is asleep.
So Ed's just gonna come here.
Okay. Alrighty. At this point, one of the trebuchets is down. The other one is still technically functional, but these guys have just gotten over pissing their pants, so they haven't loaded it. But the stone giants will do stone giant things, and they're just going to aim to get rid of these last two groups up here, so that anyone else that's like effectively at the wall is dealt with by the wall people. Let's see.
Wall
Goblin,
people.
the wall people. I think like only 3 of them are still alive. Yep, and then 2 goblin bosses. You know, I realized since I had them in groups, I could have just been making group checks instead of individually. Something to note for the future. I think that's how I'll do that since it's less rolling. And I will do the stone giant rocks. Throw rock. Let's do the damage for the first set of them. 32. I think even with some of them saving, yeah, they all die from the previous barrages that they've taken. Dead. Dead. And dead. And on the other group, yeah, same situation. Even if they had saved, the half damage is enough to kill them. Okay. With a significant number more of enemy corpses littering the ground, and the battle very much in the heat. You having turned Hammer of God into a cute little bunny rabbit, that is where we will call it.
Dylan, I do have a question for how you do falling damage in this.
Well, there's supposed to be a d6 per 10 feet, right?
Yeah, but is it
Mhm.
capped?
Is it capped?
You want to use my rule for it?
I don't think I ever officially posted the rules in the text block for Wild West, but I had done it for my last 2 previous campaigns, and I think I did Mercer's fall damage. Does his cap?
Nope.
Nope.
So then it does not cap.
Okay. You're gonna hate me in like
Oh, you
8
bastard.
turns from now.
Are you gonna fucking drop the rabbit from like infinite height to kill it?
Walter can
Hammer of
fly
God
for
becomes the
4
rod
hours.
god.
Here's a better question: is that thing even affected by normal damage when it's back to its normal form?
It took
It was
half
resistant.
damage. It was resistant.
Okay.
Funny.
It
We turned
might
Shin into
not die
bunny.
outright.
Depends on how
But,
high
yeah.
it is.
Yeah, it depends on how high it is. But I will say though, if you save that until like there's a lull in the battle, then you're more likely to get away with it. But if you just start doing that in the middle of the battle, you are leaving your friends to deal with it. So
Yep. I'll probably just not do that right away. But it's a way we have an hour.
We
you have an hour.
But we
Uh,
also need to make sure you don't lose concentration,
Yeah, you do.
or the effects are dispelled, or other shenanigans.
But yeah, that's where we're calling it. I hope you had fun. I'm still trying to tweak this whole war mechanic thing.
It's
No
a
session
thing,
next
man.
week, but week after we'll be back, and I believe Luke will be back with us. So yeah,
He's. I didn't waste any of his good stuff, did I?
Eldritch
only made
Maw
him
is
go
only used for a
big.
minute. You can go big multiple times, and you didn't invoke his stone rune.
No, I didn't invoke any of his runes.
What does
And I used his action surge, but
I
probably the
might
least of
have
his
something
kit.
from what?
Hmm?
No, never mind. Has to be a willing creature. Womp womp.
And
What
right
are
now
you
I'm
gonna
being
do?
hunted by a wyvern.
I was thinking,
Well, he
couldn't
said-
we?
He
Couldn't
said
we?
corrupted, Dylan. Read the last sentence.
Oh, really? A first level spell does that?
Or
What spell?
possessed. And if it's because
On any new save.
Mark said corrupted. Right, yeah. But also one willing creature you touch.
I mean,
Could
I'd
it-
imagine a possessed creature would not be willing.
No, but as a
Oh.
bunny.
But as a bunny, yeah. How does that work? Is
I think
it
it's an animal
still?
handling beforehand.
Yeah,
Do we
yeah.
have a carrot?
I can make a carrot, let me tell you.
Then we've got a willing rabbit.
Oh my god. You know, I'll let you try.
Look, I mean, it's either that or asking Jimmy or Death to cure the corruption.
See, that's potentially a possibility.
See, Jimmy, I don't think will work. Death might work.
No. Beck, hear me out. I offer Jimmy the corruption.
That's a terrible idea. It's like, hey Tiamat, do you want all 5 masks, dragon masks, in exchange for this really cool ham sandwich. Do you want all 5 dragon masks in exchange for you giving me a really nice ham sandwich?
Oh, but then you have the cured angel fight the corrupted rat.
Can't wait
I
to
see this as an absolute win, Dylan. But
I can't wait for you to derail Dylan's entire campaign with a level 1 spell.
If we can't save it, I get its essence.
I thought we could grab it and run into like a teleportation circle and find someone that can banish it.
we can do that.
So,
I can't.
Back to Austin.
Nah, you know what? We're teleporting right into the
Look,
Temple of the Mind Forge with this man.
I'll put
Well,
it
it's
I'll put it
Halo.
this way. Killing him will be difficult. Curing him
Absolutely.
will also be difficult, but probably not to the same degree. If you cure him, though, well, you'll see. But
Probably would kill Marcus.
these are all.
Hypotheticals.
I'll give you that one for free. Yeah, he'd probably kill Marcus regardless of whether or not he was corrupted.
But Dylan, would I get a favor from him?
What's it? What the?
Would you get a favor from him?
If I was the one that cured him?
You might get something a little bit more than a favor.
I mean, I do have a collection going.
You do.
The first 2 were non-intentional.
I thought it would be interesting because you were going out of your way to do interesting things. And I mean, to be fair, I mean, not trying to spoil, but as like an above board thing, I had him look like Death from Supernatural because I had fully intended for him to act like Death from Supernatural. So because your character would have known about the show and interacted with him in a way where you would curry his favor, logically, I figured, sure, he'll give you a minor favor. He's not going to let you defy death, but he might do a little something for you in exchange. As for Jimmy's just him. There's no guarantees with any of that. Play with it how you will.
See, but I'm less concerned about Jimmy because I think I understand what I can do with the button. The minor favor I do not understand. I'm gonna have to find this man and give him more chips for him to explain what a minor favor means.
I think curing corruption would be a minor favor because that's not circumventing death. That's just resetting the correct path of someone's life.
Unless they were supposed to be corrupted.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know.
All right, I gotta head to sleep. Now we have a bunny rabbit and some carrots, so we can do this.
Yeah, Marcus is probably going to put the rabbit in his bag for now.
All right, good night, guys.
All right.
Right.
Good night.
I'll stop recording.